This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. You chose to hit play on this podcast today. Smart choice. Progressive loves to help people make smart choices. That's why they offer a tool called Auto Quote Explorer that allows you to compare your Progressive car insurance quote with rates from other companies. So you save time on the research and can enjoy savings when you choose the best rate for you. Give it a try after this episode at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
This is a PSA, or public sock announcement. Experts have declared Bombas socks as the best way to warm up chilly feet. These pairs are super cushy, soft, and designed for maximum coziness. Plus, for every pair purchased, another pair will be donated, so someone in need of essential clothing can stay warm this winter. Go to bombas.com/listen and use code LISTEN for 20% off your first purchase. That's BOMBAS.com/listen and use code LISTEN at checkout.
It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Comedian Jeff Rothpan here in the studio with us.
Morning, Jeff.
Tonight's show veteran.
Thank you.
Let's go back. We like to find out about you as a little boy up there in Canada. How'd that go?
Well, it was all right. We didn't have a lot of money growing up. Every comedian says that, but I really mean it. I remember one time, this is absolutely true. When I was a kid, all these other kids got to go to the Barnum and Bailey Circus, and I remember begging my dad, please, I want to go. All the other kids are going. He said, no, we just can't afford it. Tickets are expensive. He ended up taking us to this Bob Circus. It was actually called, no, this is true,
Bob Circus.
Yeah, and it was in a mall parking lot. And what a difference when you go to a cheap circus. They had things like, I remember the guy yelling, and now, huge midgets. What? What the hell is that?
They stand 5'10".
That's right. They're range from 5'8" to 6'2". The world's largest midgets. Well, look at them. Look at the size of these guys. Bunch of guys walking around.
That is a cheap circus, I'm telling you.
It was the worst.
Wow.
That was
one
Bob.
after another.
Bob Circus.
It was Bob.
Coming to a parking lot near you.
Right.
I like it.
Oh yeah. There was just one after another. The bearded man. What the hell is that? It was like they were just making it up on the spot. And we all just sat there stunned. We couldn't believe it. They had. I think they actually had the talking mute. Hi. Dad, what the hell is this?
How does he do it?
He's amazing. He's a mute, yet he speaks. Dad, we go home. My dad made us sit through the whole thing. It was the worst circus. We had to sit there. My dad said, "I'd pay for this. You're going to sit through the circus and watch." And I think they had what else? Oh, they had the world's first stripeless zebra. It's a horse. A stinking horse, Dad. Brown. Please. What the hell is that?
Good morning! Hello! From coast to coast, it's the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom. Bob and Tom. Bob and Tom.
Many portions of the upcoming program have been pre-recorded, meaning they've already happened. And they're about to happen again. So where was it? Oh yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we're glad to have you here. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. It was the best day of my life. It was the worst day of my life when they put candy bars in the freezer. I just can't eat enough during the commercials or get back here in time. And
Which candy bar did you have?
I had two. I had a Kit Kat and I had a peanut butter, a Reese peanut butter.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Recently voted #1, the Reese.
I am living the high life.
Tell them how you eat Kit Kats, chick.
I 2 at a time. Like a
wrong.
man.
He
like
bites
a
it.
man.
It's crazy.
You don't mix them, do you?
What do you mean? Peanut butter and Kit Kat?
Yeah.
Occasionally, yes. I sometimes I mix cereal. I mix candy
I mix
bars.
cereal.
I mix my lovers. You know, I'm just a big old mixer.
You do a
blender, we
candy
call
bar 3-way, do you?
Every now and then.
No kidding.
I'm a cereal mixer. I'd put grape nuts and shredded wheat.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Chomp that loudly.
Double the joylessness.
What do you mix there, Josh? Cereal?
I do not mix cereals. I've never have. It never occurred to me to do
Really
that.
separate but equal? Is that your...
It's a good idea, Dan. It's a good idea.
You've never
Keep them
combined.
separated.
You've never combined Cocos and Pebbles?
No.
That's a great one.
no.
Do the fruit.
Chocolate and fruity?
No.
Listen to me and hear me now. Believe me later.
Josh,
Honey
can't say
Nut
that.
Cheerios, Raisin Total Brand.
What?
Have a great morning. I'm telling you.
That is an old guy combo. I gotta tell you.
I will strangle the life out of you.
I like to
it
mix
might be.
Total and Wheaties.
Yeah, boy, how do you tell them apart?
That's right. All of my
Ace,
top cereals.
Ace, are you a cereal guy?
I don't think I've had cereal since the 80s.
What?
No kidding.
I love learning.
You haven't had cereal in 30 years?
Ace goes to the grocery store. What's this? Honey Nut Cheerios.
What do you mean they don't call them Sugar Smacks anymore?
I just love the little peeks we get into Ace's life every now and
So you're
then.
just not a cereal guy.
I used to love it.
Yeah.
Frosted Flakes.
Why did you quit eating it then?
I quit drinking milk for a long time. I only have canned milk at home. So.
Canned milk. Let's let him keep going.
Are you living in an alternate universe?
I didn't realize you were camped next to the Ho Chi Minh having to drink your canned milk.
Are you drinking evaporated milk?
I'm going to. I'll pose this question the way I mean it. How deep underground do you live? It's got to be 30, 40 feet.
So what was your favorite cereal? Frosted Flakes?
Frosted Flakes.
That is great choice.
Classic.
Never liked it. Not sweet enough.
What?
Not sweet enough for
Are
the
you
chicken.
joking?
No.
What did you eat when you were a kid?
Well, Frosted Flakes, and then just
That's not. Doctors would rather you eat pixie sticks than Frosted Flakes.
7 or 8 spoons of sugar. Oh gosh.
What are they called? Sugar Pops?
Sugar
what do they call
Smacks?
them now?
Corn Pops.
Corn Pops? Oh, yeah.
Now it might just be Pops.
Oh, I used to eat that all
I
the
was
time as a kid.
fat kid. Not like now.
And Cocoa Puffs. Love Cocoa
Now, Christy, what cereals do you eat and mix?
I have grape nuts in my cabinet.
Mix that with what? Just Metamucil? Or
No,
psyllium husk?
No, not you. I'm not you.
Quinoa. You just mix it right in there. Dust.
The packing peanuts from the latest Amazon
Get
box.
some organic cereal that has pumpkin seeds in it.
You and I
flax.
both like Akashi, don't we?
Yeah,
That
whatever.
Akashi brand or
Yes,
whatever. Yeah, that's
yes.
good stuff. Tasty.
Yeah, if you like.
But I've never mixed cereals. I'm
Never.
not even inclined to.
Oh, I always
I'm telling
mix
you.
my
Don't
you like
cereals.
you got like that new cereal styrofoamies? Don't you like?
Yeah,
that?
I love them.
Yeah, that's good
Sure.
cereal. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Now, we have to move forward here. We have an interesting news story involving the Amish community. And, Willie, I want you to pay special attention to this. Go ahead, Christy.
Authorities in Tennessee have arrested an Amish man after finding 25 pounds of marijuana in his home.
That's a lot.
According to Lawrence County Police, 33-year-old Chris Appleby was arrested after officers executed a search warrant of his home. Police said that in addition to the pot, they also seized guns as well as cash from the property. The suspect, Mr. Appleby, faces several charges, including possession of Schedule 6 for resale and possession of drug paraphernalia.
I mean, think about that. I mean, are they accusing this guy of being a dealer?
Maybe.
I mean, you got to hand it to somebody if they can be a dealer and not drive and not have a phone.
Yeah.
That's a very loyal client base.
That's a lot of work.
Boy.
You have to go out to his house to get.
It might be really good weed. If this guy grew it.
And here's a question, and I don't know if this is true or not. Is there such a thing as organic marijuana?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's really tough because the spider mites and the pesticides can be an issue for the farmers. But
I mean, is there a place when you can go to places where it's legal that they specialize in organic
Not that I have seen, but I'd imagine it exists.
I would think there'd be a market for that.
I would think, yeah.
Just like there is for a lot of organic food, double the price.
Who knows? I mean, there's a lot of issues. Like one big issue with marijuana legal is that there's so much packaging. People are complaining that it's not a very green industry, and so maybe the organic thing isn't an issue for those people.
You know, I like many things in my life,
Yes.
and I enjoy them. The National Football League. I'll watch all Sunday. I'll sit and I'll watch. And I've never heard anyone know more about a topic than Willie and marijuana.
Well, thank you very much, Chick.
That was amazing. What did you ask him?
If there was organic, legal marijuana out there.
Well, it's difficult because of the pesticides and the spider bites and the monkeys that get in there.
Willie does know
It was
everything
amazing.
about weed except for the negative stuff. he tends to ignore that.
Hey,
So this
I'm
guy-
I'm the same way about the NFL. Okay?
And I think that I think Josh kind of hit the nail on the head.
You bastard.
You have to be wondering if this Amish guy is growing his own pot, and if
You'd think it would be
it might be great. Who knows?
profitable for that community. And
We used to have Amish folks that would work around camp doing construction, and they were allowed to use power tools. So I think that when you're working, you can use electric stuff sometimes.
yeah, the rules. I don't know all the rules.
The rules are crazy. Like if they can have batteries in their room. And
Yeah.
that's how they play video
But
games.
I think if you're
car batteries.
Dean might know this. If you're Amish, you can only light a joint with a candle. Is that,
Is that true? Okay. Yeah.
okay, right.
I don't think that's
You have to use a
thing.
hemp
That
wick.
you've made
Yeah.
yourself.
But no one's seeing what I'm seeing here. This guy can be a drug dealer allegedly with no car and no phone.
Yeah, whatever.
I mean,
Yes.
that's some ambition there. Good for you, son.
Yeah.
Amish
boy.
build some pretty good stuff. Maybe
Great barns.
maybe
chairs.
Yeah,
They can probably roll killer joints, right?
right.
I'd imagine, yeah.
All those woodworking skills.
I had some Amish donuts the other week with some cinnamon sugar on top. My goodness, I lost my mind.
And the good news for this guy, his family doesn't know he's made the National Newswire.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they can't listen.
We're going to have a barn raising, then we're going to have a joint rolling, and then
Okay. And then a donut making.
yeah, we're going to make some donuts.
So, that reminded me, Pat, of another story about Amish.
A couple years ago, right?
Yeah, this was a bust in which...
Like boobs?
No. This
Two
is
boobs equal one bust.
Geauga County.
Oh, Cedar Point, right? Yeah, Sandusky, right?
Police in Ohio shut down a party of Amish attended by over 100 people.
Oops.
According to the Geauga County Sheriff's Office, deputies responded to a loud party at a barn in Huntsburg Township early on a Sunday morning. Sheriff Scott Hillenbrand said, "We went over there, and sure enough, there were about 100 people in this barn, and they were partying."
Good for them.
Yeah, it sounds like they're having fun.
What was the problem?
I don't know. They're in the middle of nowhere. 4 Amish men face charges including disorderly conduct, underage drinking.
Oh,
and this
that's
goes
the
on and
problem.
on and on.
Room
So,
Springa, it sounds like. Mm-hmm.
yeah, so...
Yeah, they were driving too, yeah.
Oh,
Driving.
I remember one thing about this story. To spread the word, they have a version of TikTok.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, it's called Clip Clop.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Amish would have the horse.
When you said that,
Nugget.
Clip Clop popped into my mind, and I said, nah. Nah.
Now, Pat, you have a tribute to this?
Yeah, a little Oxford Gold tribute, right?
Yeah.
Went to an Amish party. They called it a Rumspringer. Bunch of loud, drunken Amish kids. It was a real humdinger. When I got to the Amish party, the girls were barely clothed. Skirts up to their knees, shoes off. I can see their toes. And we're all tipsy now, raising barns and a raising hell. And now we know there's nothing like booze and a naked Amish mademoiselle. When I left the Amish party, I was drunk and mighty high. Cops stopped me in my horse and buggy. I got an Amish DUI. Now I'm stuck here in jail with electricity. It's pretty comfortable in this cell, except for the sodomy. Oh. Doo-doo-doo-doo, ow.
That came out of nowhere.
Doo-doo-doo, ow.
Thank you very much.
careful.
Wow. We turn it back to Christy Lee.
Samsung has released a pair of jeans with a pocket that is just big enough to fit the company's new flip phone. According to Engadget, Samsung and Dr. Denim collaborated on the limited edition Z Flip Pocket Denim jeans.
Dr. Denim is not a real doctor.
Yes, he is. He's a jeansiologist.
Oh, nice. The high-waisted,
Thank you very
100% cotton light blue wash jeans forego regular pockets.
Your Lee Vital signs are not good.
His career has faded.
An OBGYN.
We're killing it.
Somebody stop this!
Yes, please.
So is there just the one pocket?
There's a single pocket, Tom, on the thigh, and it's designed to fit a Galaxy Z Flip 3. 450 pairs will be made, and they will be available at, what would you pay?
They want them exclusive. I'm going to say $179.99.
$325.
I would never spend over $40 on a pair of jeans.
$1,112 each.
That's out. That's so stupid.
Holy hell.
Now, every pair of the Z Flip pocket denim does come with the Galaxy Z Flip 3 phone.
Oh, well, that's...
Well, yeah, didn't...
Sort of
That's not fair.
I know it's
Well
a rough
done, Christy.
morning, but hang on. Tom, can I yell at her now?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
What the hell?
And welcome into a Wednesday. This is Christopher speaking, and this is the Bob and Tom Show. We have a great show for you today. Duke Tomato in the parking lot. The Hello Dare chant. Maria Bamford and Ms. Pat will be on the show today. But coming up next, some William Shatner talk, Dick Hitswater, and a private toilet. It's on the way next, here on the Bob and Tom Show.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. You chose to hit play on this podcast today. Smart choice. Progressive loves to help people make smart choices. That's why they offer a tool called Auto Quote Explorer that allows you to compare your Progressive car insurance quote with rates from other companies. So you save time on the research and can enjoy savings when you choose the best rate for you. Give it a try after this episode at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
O'Reilly.
Check engine light on? Take the guesswork out of your check engine light with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free and provides a report with solutions based on over 650 million vehicle scans verified by ASE certified master technicians. And if you need help, we can recommend a shop for you. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan today.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show here for a Wednesday. This is Christopher in the Bob and Tom studios. Some talk here about William Shatner, plus Dick Hitswater checks in with some other news.
We have a William Shatner update.
All right.
If you want to do the story.
Yeah, William Shatner at 90 will make history as the oldest person to ever be launched into space. He's going to take the ride October 12th as a passenger on a suborbital flight aboard Blue Origin's New Shepard vehicle. So next Tuesday, old Bill is going to be shot into space.
See you next Tuesday.
Yep.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah, it is. Do you,
90.
you remember who the latest, oldest
John
person?
Glenn, right?
83.
It was Johnny Glenn?
No, he was 82.
And John,
No, it was Wally Funk, one of the famous Mercury
that's
13.
right.
Yeah.
One of the women that...
Yeah. She made the first space flight as a passenger aboard the New Shepard vehicle on July 20th, if you'll recall.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
But John Glenn went up. And
Yes,
went
he did.
Around. He did the full orbit and that whole thing.
But he was 77, I think, when he did that. Something around there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's hard to believe that Shatner is 90.
It really
No,
is.
he's-
It is.
He looks great.
Yeah, still out there doing his thing.
Wow. Can you grab that?
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
This is Dick Hitswater sitting in for Gloria Holstein, and this is some other news. Well, William Shatner, best known for his role as Captain Kirk in the legendary Star Trek series, will be going to space for real aboard Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin rocket ship next week. Well, the 90-year-old actor has released a list of what he hopes to accomplish once he reaches the final frontier of space. First order of business. Mr. Shatner will get the Priceline rate for a couple of bargain nights for two aboard the International Space Station, of course. And that's where he'll copulate with a pheromone-emitting planet Orion dominatrix because, like they say, these chicks are green, but ever so clean.
Is that what they say?
Is that what they say about them up there?
That's what it says right on the teleprompter. What else will William Shatner do in space? Well, he'll catch up on his historical reading by finishing the book about Mongol leader Genghis Khan. And then he'll bed down with one of those Andorian warrior chicks because once you go blue, you'll want to do two.
The Andorian
Then he'll defy Starfleet orders and explode a Klingon bird of prey out of the sky, those knobby-headed, ship-cloaking douchebags.
They are knobby-headed.
Yeah.
Now, what else will William Shatner do in space? Well, he'll listen to classic funk on his iPod, preferably anything by Shaka.
Doubling down.
Couldn't decide which one to go with.
I think that's the last one. And last but not least, Mr. Shatner will enjoy the effects of weightlessness on his colon by finally being able to pinch off the captain's log.
There it is.
Of course.
Yeah, there you go. This is Gloria. No, this isn't Gloria. This is Dick Hitzwater sitting in for Gloria Holstein. And this has been Some Other News.
This time, when Shatner goes where no man has gone before, it'll be in his spacesuit. This is the one they don't. This is the one they don't orbit. They just go up there in space for like 3 minutes.
Yeah, it's a 15-minute flight, I think, up and back.
The old vomit comet? Is that what they call it?
I don't find. I'm questioning this as being legitimate.
What do you mean?
Well, it's dangerous and everything, but it's not like the one last week where they were orbiting the Earth
for 3 days. Yeah, the Elon Musk.
What do you want from the guy?
Yeah.
He's 90 years old.
You want him to go up there and do experiments?
They're weightless for a couple minutes, right?
Right, but I think he'll technically be, in space.
I'm sure it's dangerous and scary.
Yeah, there's a risk, sure, yeah.
It'd be kind of fun if they did the thing where they shot him doing Rocket Man thing, but him up there. I'm sure you can't light a cigarette inside whatever they're going to be in.
Yeah,
But,
he's saying Rocket Man,
Yeah.
Wow.
The talk-sing kind of Rocket Man burning out here alone.
He's great. 90 years old. That's really hard to believe.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not trying to be mean here, but he does wear a toupee.
Oh, God.
Oh, has forever, yeah.
So, I mean, will they affix it to his head?
I have no doubt. Yeah, they don't want to.
Well, he'll be wearing a helmet, won't he?
Inside the capsule.
No, I think in the capsule they can take that stuff.
I think they take it off. And
in 15 minutes, there's only up and down.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not.
I don't think they do on that flight.
I don't know how much a helmet's
Exactly.
helmet's going to do when you hit the Earth. If something goes wrong, you hit the Earth
Do
at
they
3,000 miles an hour. I'm not sure that helmet's going to really do much as your brain turns to jello
I think
inside it.
More for when you lose gravity, not to hit your head on the wall.
They do wear.
I don't know. I don't know if they wear helmets.
Of them all, and their hair's flying all over the place.
Sure.
Well, that's because they're up in space for days. This is just going to go up and back.
Who knows? I have no idea.
I'm just saying, if I'm Mr. Shatner, I'm making sure they got plenty of that. What is it?
Tube glue.
So what do they glue toupees on with?
Tube glue.
Gum spirits or whatever. What is that?
Spirit
Like
gum.
the theater people.
Yeah, spirit gum would be fine. Yeah,
Okay.
maybe a little stickum.
Okay. I'm just saying, it'd be really weird to see his tube fly off.
Sure.
Well, that's what you want to see. But
Of course I do.
You're so fascinated.
I'd like the man to maintain his dignity while he does this amazing act.
All right. Would you do it? Would you go up in space on this thing?
I would want to, but I tell you what, man, it would be a lot of puking. I'd have to have so much Dramamine that I don't even know. I get very nauseated when I'm on even just flights.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Can you tell me the difference between nauseated and nauseous? I've never figured
Yes,
it out.
you make somebody nauseous. You yourself feel nauseated.
Okay, that's good to know. Thank you very much. Now,
You are such a wordsmith.
I don't want to get nauseous, Christy, but let's try doing some news. See what I did there?
Yeah, you
Did I get it
purposely
right?
screwed it up to
Yeah, I can
get my
make you
ire
nauseous.
going.
The sounds of musical instruments will ring out on the roads of New Delhi, replacing the ambulance sounds that have come to dominate during the coronavirus pandemic. Ambulance horns are going to be replaced with the sounds of the flute, tabla, and other traditional musical instruments on the roads. New Delhi's Union Road Transport Minister has confirmed that the shrill shriek of sirens are going to be replaced with the more soothing tones of traditional instruments.
Oh, good. So you can watch corpses being loaded into an ambulance to In the Mood, as opposed to...
but played on a sitar.
It's like, what?
This is not...
No.
This is lipstick on a pig, isn't it?
Yes.
You're going to think it's the ice cream man.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be shrill. It's supposed to be
so
awful.
you know that it's coming.
Right, and get out of the way.
You know, something that drives me crazy is when, and we never do it, is when radio stations play a siren.
Yeah.
And you're driving along and all of a sudden, oh my God. And then, oh.
Yeah.
Well, they're in songs. I thought that was illegal to do.
It should be.
Yeah, beeping and...
Yeah.
I mean, not even Nora Jones wants to hear sitar music when it's an ambulance, even though it's probably her dad, Ravi.
Is he the only sitar player?
That I know of. Yeah. Oh, I mean, I'm sure there's some. I mean, I'm sure right now there's the
Is he still with
Benny
us?
Goodman of sitar out there somewhere.
Sure.
Is Robbie still with us?
No.
I didn't think so.
That stuff was impressive, whether you like the sound or not.
Oh,
remember the famous? Is it in the Bangladesh movie where they're out there playing and the crowd gets a big round of applause? He goes, "We were just tuning up."
Because you don't know the difference. Sorry.
I love the sitar stuff in various music.
Do you really?
Oh yeah, it's so cool.
Tastefully done.
Beatles
It's nice.
songs.
It's cool. Got the microtones on there.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's lovely.
It's so evocative.
Got its own thing.
Makes me
They're not just tuning up. That's an actual song.
Yeah, they got it going there. Got some nice rhythm in there, and
not a fan, eh, Christy?
Yeah. You know, Christy, if the lights are right and you're doing some stretches and some yoga and maybe
a little Kama Sutra,
a pound of reefer.
Yeah, I guess that helps.
Okay.
I don't know.
Pound of reefer.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Afghanistan's capital could be plunged into darkness as the winter sets in because the country's new Taliban rulers haven't paid Central Asian electricity suppliers or resumed collecting money from consumers.
What? You mean they're disorganized?
Never would have thought.
Unless addressed, the situation could cause a humanitarian disaster, warned Dayad Nourazi, who reigns as the chief executive of the country's state power monopoly nearly 2 weeks after the Taliban's takeover on August 15th. Actually, he resigned. I'm sorry, he does not reign. He resigned. So he's warning people they've got to get something in place or it's going to get dark. Dark and cold. It gets cold there, doesn't it?
So the Taliban may literally return them to the dark ages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they want.
Okay.
True.
Well, that'd be kind of dull, wouldn't it?
I suppose.
That's kind of their whole thing, isn't it? They're evil people, so that's what you get.
Okay.
Israeli archaeologists have found a rare ancient toilet in Jerusalem dating back more than 2,700 years.
Wow.
When private bathrooms were a luxury in the Holy City.
Wow.
The Israeli Antiquities Authority said the smooth carved limestone toilet
sounds very nice.
found in a rectangular cabin that was part of a sprawling mansion overlooking what is now the old city. Yaakov Biling, the director of the
What
excavation,
a country.
said a private toilet cubicle was very rare in antiquity, and only a few were found to date. Only the very rich could afford toilets. Biling added that a famed rabbi once suggested that to be wealthy is to have a toilet next to his table.
Table?
Yes.
What a table for what?
I guess his kitchen table to the toilet.
I hope not dining room.
Same here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be honestly, I would kind of like to have a big table next to the toilet. That'd be cool. You keep all your stuff there. Am I crazy for thinking that?
Yes.
No. If you're talking about a table in the bathroom.
Yes, in the bathroom.
But you wouldn't want a toilet next to your dining room table.
No, not next to my dining room table. But I would like a nice dining room table-sized thing in the bathroom. I can put my
That
books
big?
there. It'd be kind of nice. If I got crazy rich, it would all be focused in the bathroom, you guys. I would have a bathroom big as the whole house, essentially.
Wow.
That's fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
That is fascinating.
I want stuff to put on my things, little games. You know that game where you have the ball and the stick, you try to put it up there? How nice would it be? You're taking a number 2, and you got to have that. You're playing with that the whole time.
You might be spending too much time in there.
Yeah.
You got to get more fiber.
You're going to get a hemorrhoid.
Hey, listen, I have some delicious fiber cookies in my office. I'll bring them in.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
So this is in Jerusalem. This is literally an ancient toilet.
Yes.
Yeah, can you imagine the conversation at the dinner table? Some guy walks back from the toilet. Woo! I just took a Goliath-sized dump back there. It's biblical times.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Didn't you get an email about the another couple that had it?
I do. We had a story yesterday.
Oh, you mean about Megan Trainor and her husband who had the side-by-side toilets?
Megan Trainor claims that she had has installed side-by-side toilets.
Why would she just claim it? I don't think you would do this if you didn't really have done
apparently
it.
she and her, I guess, husband can.
Yeah, she said she...
This makes no sense. You've got to kind of be into it.
I guess.
To have this done.
To be able to pee side-by-side, I can't...
Well, not just that.
We have this very nice letter from Louisville, Minnesota. Hi, everybody. The Wells family was way ahead of Megan Trainor back in the old days. We've had this outhouse with double occupancy at our farm for many decades. Please see attached photos, and we're going to post these. Christy, there's the outhouse. Then, as you can see inside there, it's a two-seater. My husband installed a light and electrical outlet in the 1990s. He even set up a TV in there for our viewing pleasure.
Oh, my goodness.
Mm-hmm. Eat your heart out, Megan Trainor.
So do they crap together?
Oh.
I get it's a two-seater, so
a bathroom
that
TV
doesn't
sounds
mean
great.
We had it installed just today. The side-by-side bidet. We can pee and share a kiss while we do our business. We can be together while we go. I have to leave soon for a show, but I can't wait to be back on the commode again. Me and you going number 2, sitting close together on the can. Me and you and a log of poo, honey, please turn on that fan.
Oh, boy.
Thank you, Josh.
Sure.
No, that is wrong on all.
a tribute to Me and You and a Dog Named Boo.
That's a great song.
Yeah, I think Pat's tribute is very, very nice.
How about that?
No.
That's even better.
So again, two things. Once again, the Israeli archaeologists discovering a rare ancient toilet in Jerusalem.
Yes.
Holy crap.
I'll say.
This is a friend of mine's doing something really interesting, and I can use a little help here.
Oh, that's cool. Christy, what do you have in news?
All right. Oh.
Josh, I think you'd like this. And
What's your friend doing?
This is such a great idea.
We'll be
They're going to do probably once a week. They have all 50 states on a chart, and they're going to cook a famous dish from that state every week.
Yeah, that's fun.
And then watch a movie that is either about that state or made in that state.
Okay, how about that?
That's a lot of work.
Oh, my God. No wonder you're single. That's fun.
Oh, is that fun?
Oh, how cool is it?
Are they retired?
For example.
Yeah, really. Are they retired?
For example, you can't cook one meal. For example, South Dakota.
Yes.
Now, I know the movie obviously would be
Fargo.
North by Northwest.
Oh.
Wouldn't it?
Sure, why not?
Fargo, South Dakota, or North Dakota? I don't even know.
North.
Oh, so that wouldn't work.
Fargo would be North Dakota. But
Yeah.
Then the trick is you've got to find a particular dish that's famous in each state, and that gets a little tougher.
What's North by Northwest?
Alfred Hitchcock and at the end, Cary Grant's at the top at Mount Rushmore.
The end of it takes place
climax.
on Mount Rushmore.
Okay.
It's incredibly cool.
All right.
So if some of these states, it's kind of hard to think of a movie that either was made there or is about that place.
Yeah.
Or like if I was thinking Maine, of course, you've got a bunch of Stephen King movies.
Sometimes dead is better.
Yeah. No, but what movie was made in New Hampshire? I don't know. I'm sure there was one at some point.
Pennsylvania.
Sure, yeah.
Philadelphia, of course. Yeah.
Pennsylvania, you got anything from Philadelphia.
Well, the movie
Rocky.
Philadelphia, yeah. Rocky, yeah.
Oh, sure.
The movie Philadelphia, a little depressing.
Yeah.
Any Romero or Shyamalan, they love
yeah.
So anyway, if you're out there
Sixth
listening
Sense.
and you live in a or know about an obscure movie or a good movie made in a particular state, let me know.
Okay.
Man, Rocky and a cheesesteak, that'd be a fun night, wouldn't it?
See,
That'd be great.
That'd be perfect.
Jim's on South Street.
But and again, some states, I guess every state has an official food of some sort.
Of course, you could it's an easy Google search.
I would do the movie Manhattan and a bacon, egg, and cheese. That sounds good to me.
Now the bacon, egg, and cheese
bagel.
Yeah. really
I
commonly
see.
at bodegas in New York City get the bacon.
But
egg,
see,
and
New
cheese.
York, you've got hundreds of options.
Yeah, but that's what I'm going to go with is Manhattan.
Now, what would you do for Illinois? I would think deep dish pizza.
Illinois, I would just do my favorite chicken wings from Evanston, Illinois, or I do deep dish, and I would do a movie
The musical
about
Chicago.
Yes, Chicago the musical
No.
with John C. Reilly.
What? What do you mean? No,
Turd.
no,
Oscar
It's a
winner.
great movie.
Sucks. No, I would I would do any of the John Hughes movies.
Sure. I would do Deep Dish and Blues Brothers.
Okay.
That's a good one. But wouldn't this be fun?
Ferris Bueller.
I
Isn't
mean,
that in
Josh,
Chicago?
let's just say you were dating.
Yeah.
And wouldn't that be a fun thing? Hey,
It would.
Hey, baby, for the next 50 weeks, you have to come over, and we're going to do. We're going to make a dish from each state, and then we're going to watch a movie from each state, and then I have the Kama Sutra here, and I've.
Got to make a pose for each.
I've assigned a position for each state.
Little Bollywood and banging kind of situation. Is that what we're going for?
You're going to love Florida.
Sure hope you're not Rhode Island.
Up next on this Wednesday morning, Tom has a cereal fiasco. We'll get an Ace Cosby joke of the day, and Captain Dave checks in. It's all next here on the Bob and Tom Show. Welcome back. We're rocking through a Bob and Tom show here for a Wednesday. This is Christopher speaking. Coming up later in the show, Duke Tomato in the parking lot and Josh and Patty G's road trip update. We'll have that later on this morning. Right now, Tom had a cereal fiasco. We'll get an Ace Cosby joke of the day, and Captain Dave checks in here on a Wednesday.
There's Willie Griswold. There's Tom Griswold.
So last night,
Yes.
I wasn't feeling great, but I came out to the kitchen, and the girls were finishing up taco night.
Oh,
yummy.
And I was just not on the. I just couldn't do a taco.
Really?
Wasn't
Not in
feeling
it?
great. So I got some cereal. I got my.
Oh, yeah, because even now as an adult, you follow the rule. If you don't eat what everybody else is eating, you have to have cereal.
I was just in the mood for a nice bowl of cereal.
Okay.
Did you have fun cereal, or did you have one of your weird wheat hockey
It was
pucks?
shredded wheat.
It sounded to me like you wanted to visit Tommyville.
Right.
When you were a little boy.
So you've been in the situation. There's just enough milk to kind of cover about half the cereal.
Sure.
Put the milk on it, and then all of a sudden Kelly goes, "You've got to help us with this math problem." And Finn had this math problem that was impossible.
Yeah.
And so I go over there, and I'm not kidding. We spent half an hour.
How old is she?
Third grade.
This thing, it was a chart, and it was all the instructions were terrible, and you could only use each number once.
The instructions were terrible.
I had to sharpen the pencil like 6 times.
Was it Sudoku?
It was. I guess it must have been. It was this really. But the point. Here's the point. Kelly goes, "Don't bring your cereal over here. I don't want to hear you chomping in my ear." So by the time I finished this thing, and did I mention that there was no more milk left?
You had soggy cereal.
So the reason I bring this up is I just sent Mike Mark out for bagels because for dinner last night I had like half a bite of cereal.
You know, Tom, I hate to bring this up because you might stop doing it, but then I think, no, you won't. When you tell these stories, you accidentally reveal little nuggets that we all just cradle like pride.
I don't want you chewing in my ear.
Don't chew in my ear. Oh, that's beautiful. I can't imagine. I don't know how she actually gets up in the morning with you there.
I'm never
You
going
have to breathe.
It's enough 4 hours.
Well, she's not there. He's not there when she gets up in the morning.
Oh, that's good.
what helps.
That's a good thought.
Yeah.
Her day starts to end.
car leaves the
11
driveway.
Eastern.
So don't you hate it? Should you even answer once you put the milk in this? There should be a thing on your phone that goes, "Sorry, Tom just put milk in his cereal. Call back in 5 minutes."
All you have to do is say, "I'll be there in a minute. Let me finish my cereal."
Yes, of course.
That's what a grown-up would do.
He's a man beaten down, Christy.
God.
When Pat gets his back surgery, why don't you go with him and get a backbone installed? You tell her.
You tell her there's a roof over your head.
I'm not even going to mention the whole raspberry fiasco.
Now we want to hear it.
What happened with the raspberries?
The raspberry thing.
Were you going to put raspberries on your...
Oh, I have had raspberries on them.
Oh.
I was able to eat those when, in the soggy mush that was left, I picked off the raspberries.
See, and this isn't even like a regular... It's not even
Stop
like
chewing.
It's not even a regular manly thing like, let me finish my steak and potatoes.
Right.
It's, let me finish my shredded wheat and raspberries.
But I just wasn't in the mood for a taco. I know it's Taco Tuesday, but I wasn't feeling well.
Who's not in a mood for taco?
I know, but it was.
It sounded to me like you weren't in the mood for a family.
I think you may have nailed it. This math thing, I did very well in math. My father was even a math teacher.
I know you love being busy.
I could not figure this math thing out.
Everything's
They've made
around.
it impossible.
And then, finally, when I did get it, it was because the instructions were terrible. But that's another story.
Have you thought about being busy and with your family on a part-time basis? Have you thought about that? Like on
Separate
the weekends?
homes.
You make your hours, you go over.
Separate homes.
You're your own boss. Everyone in your life you can treat like you treat us.
Studies show that separate homes or even separate bedrooms for spouses, they're the happiest married people on the planet.
I can't disagree more.
I was going to say.
Go ahead.
That's the beginning of the end, my friend.
That's what I No. You have to start with that. It's not people who go, I'm so tired of you, we're getting separate
Can
rooms.
I talk to you off the air?
Yes, I'd love to hear your relationship advice.
Okay.
I'll tell you the
Go
news.
ahead, rubber chicken inventor.
So anyway, next time I'm not putting the milk in the cereal till I've cleared
You got to clear
5
it
minutes.
with her.
All right, everybody. Everybody okay? I'm going to put milk on because this is the last half cup of milk we've got.
Good Lord.
That's already annoying, isn't it? Yeah. You want to drown that baby. Shredded wheat.
You want to know what's annoying? When I was a kid, I would just come into here with my homework in the morning, and then I'd make Mike try to figure out how to do 6th grade math 10 minutes before I have to go into school.
That was annoying, was it?
Oh, it was just me as a little kid going, "Hey, Dino, you got to teach me how to do long division."
Oh, annoying for everybody else.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, half the guys in here spent their time tutoring Sam,
And
Willie,
him
and John.
running around going, "Hey, chick, how'd those Red Sox do last? It's Redskins, you little brat." But now we wouldn't have that problem.
Now we hang out. We're
That's
cool.
right.
No, it's the Washington Football Club.
You're darn right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, give me 2 numbers. Go ahead, Christy.
2 numbers, 5 and 7.
The first number has to be between 1, 2, or 3.
2 and 7.
2 and 7.
How does anyone speak with
Well, that was a good choice.
Apropos,
Right again, I'm sorry.
1 and 3.
1 and 3. Uh-oh.
Who's that? The deep voice. He is with his joke of the day.
Chick, you might know this.
Uh-huh.
Dogs love to drive.
They do.
What's your favorite kind of car to drive?
I don't know. What's the favorite kind of a car for a dog to drive,
A
Ace?
Land Rover.
Tom is laughing like he's seeing Richard
Because he
Pryor.
loves them.
I can't.
Get it?
Get it? Yeah, we get it.
The funniest guys, you really don't have to say, "Get it?" at the end.
Could you get it?
Hello?
Hey, sail ho, it's your old skipper, buddy, Captain Dave.
Hey, Captain Dave.
How you doing? Hey, I wanted to let you know that I'm raising money for a project, so I'm organizing a Dick Starter campaign.
No, it's. I think it's Kickstarter, not Dick Starter.
Whatever, you big pussy. I'm starting a new business.
What does
you
it do?
probably heard those stupid news reports saying that sharks never actually mean to bite people. They only do it because their eyesight is so poor, and that they mistake us for blubbery seals. So ain't that nice? I feel so much better knowing every time a shark has gnawed me like Willie going at a chicken wing, it was just an innocent mistake. Eggheads call those great white sharks a miracle of evolution, but instead they're nothing but Mr. Magoo with chainsaw arms. They thought it was a damn seal. Did you toothy ass hat? How many seals do you know wear Timberlands? They're ankle-high deck boots, size 12, extra wide. Now, does that sound like something your average seal pulls on in the morning on his way out to sea? You dumb sons of bitches. Hell, I lost my damn legs because sharks are blinder than Charlie Daniels and Stevie Wonder put together.
Well, Mr. Daniel.
So I'm raising money with my Dick Starter campaign to start a business making giant contact lenses for sharks. They can't wear glasses, Christy, you see, because the big scaly load's got no ears to hang them on.
Oh, I never thought of that.
Yeah. You know the thing about a shark? He's got lifeless eyes.
I've heard.
Black eyes. They're like a slimy, wet Adam Driver.
Very fine actor.
I, for one, am sick of getting accidentally mauled by the squinty bastards. But with my new business, we'll make quality lenses in about an hour. I'm calling it Fins Crafters.
Oh, how about that?
Fins Crafters, I see.
Fins Crafters will make them for every idiot shark still swimming blindly around, bumping into things. I'm a little blind myself. You could hear it there, right there. So send money cash only to my Dick Starter now. No change. Hurry before all of me is gone, will you? This is Captain Dave signing off. Clappy, stop the sound effect.
We have a lot more of the Bob and Tom Show coming up here on a Wednesday. Maria Bamford and Tom's Oatmeal are coming up next hour. But coming up next, Ms. Pat's on the radio, so stick around.
Over the past several days, 3 females have been found dead.
Looks like someone's going after these girls. Then they have to know to watch their backs.
Streaming now.
You really want what happened if this woman happened to you?
Exactly why I need to keep going on this.
Starring Emmy Award winner Amanda Seyfried.
I'm worried about what you're gonna find. So am I.
Long Bright River. A limited series. Streaming now. Only on Peacock.
My dad works in B2B marketing. He came by my school for career day and said he was a big ROAS man. Then he told everyone how much he loved calculating his return on ad spend. My friends still laugh at me to this day.
Not everyone gets B2B, but with LinkedIn, you'll be able to reach people who do. Get a $100 credit on your next ad campaign. Go to linkedin.com/results to claim your credit. That's linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply. LinkedIn, the place to be, to be.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show for a Wednesday. This is Christopher here in the Bob and Tom studios. Ms. Pat stopped by. We're going to play a segment with Ms. Pat. Donnie Baker checks in as well during this segment of the Bob and Tom Show.
Once again, we've just introduced comedian Ms. Pat. What are you doing to your lips over there?
Putting on gloss?
Ah, they dry.
A little lip gloss?
Is that a drumstick
just for
you're
you.
putting them on with?
I want to scratch you when I kiss you, Tom.
Scratch you?
These lips will treat you like vampire this morning. They are awfully dry.
Okay, well, I'm glad you're feeling good. We have, Christy just had a weird story. About
What's that?
Some doctor who wants to have you have sex in the kitchen or something.
It's not a weird story. Why not?
My friend used to do that.
Yeah, banging out in the kitchen?
Yeah, they used to do it all over the house.
Inaugurate every room.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do when you get a new house, isn't it?
Well, that's what you can do when she's small. You can't just pick me up and put me on the countertop.
I'd argue if I could. Josh, I don't want to delve into your intimate life, but
he will.
No. Again, this is a simple yes or no. Have you inaugurated any of the rooms other than the bedroom in your home?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, let me
the
rephrase,
bathroom.
Let me rephrase it. I don't
With
mean
a partner.
I don't mean solo project.
No, I knew what you meant. Yes. Yeah.
No.
Not the kitchen though.
No one likes you. You know.
I'm okay with that.
I know you are.
What about you,
It's
mister?
terrifying. Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Bob and Tom, it's Donnie Baker.
Oh, hey, Donnie, how are you?
Why wouldn't you do it in the kitchen?
Yeah.
That's where you pound out your tenderloins. Why not add to the list?
Okay.
And I had a horrible weekend.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I woke up Sunday and my septic system all backed up in my garage.
Oh, that's awful.
You think it's badass and your buddy's helping you to move? Try making that call and see how many true friends you have.
Good
Sort
point.
of got a free tip from Donnie Baker. The key is asking if they want to come check out your new hot tub.
Ah.
Anyways, I'm calling about that dude who tried going naked through the security at TSA at the airport.
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
Oh, yeah, that was in Detroit, I think. A guy went up to the TSA and took all his clothes
Yeah,
off.
I have that.
Was he just confused?
Buck naked. Well, I can relate, Josh. There have been so many times I wish I'd just shown up naked and saved all the hassle. First, you got to take your shoes off.
Yeah.
And that kills all the mojo. You know, I've been built up with the hot chick next to me in line.
Really?
And I already used the story of me being valedictorian of small engine repair class.
Yes.
So now she sees I'm wearing mismatched socks, and we got a big snaggle toenail that's worked its way through the left pair like an eagle claw fish hook.
Oh.
So I'm losing points there. Then I got to take off my belt. Some Zubas fall down around my ankles. She sees me porking out from the bottom of my boxers, so now we're back to even.
Got some points back, yeah.
Then TSA, Mr. Hansy McFrisky comes over, starts patting my groinal region with the back of his hand. Of course, now Porcosaurus starts retreating, you know, like a turtle under attack from a rabid sea otter or something. Now, I don't know why they're frisking me. I don't even look like a terrorist. I ain't never had a beard before. I mean, first off, the size of your beard should dictate what kind of pat-down you get.
Really? Should it?
I'll say the bigger the beard, the longer the pat-down. And if you have a man bun, they should search your anal cavity as well.
Well.
Using both hands.
If you have a man bun, you might prefer that.
I mean, you had one jackass trying to blow up the plane with his shoe. Now we got to take her shoes off.
Yep.
Send him through the MRI machine. I wish some hot chick with big fake hammers had tried boarding a plane wearing a Wonder Bra bomb. Swear to God. And for the next 20 years, all hot chicks have to take their tops off before going through the scanners. That'd be fire-ass hot and make the wait going through TSA a lot better. Except for then, just be a bunch of dudes arriving 6 hours before their flight, like Josh Arnold getting there a day before, camping out, you know, checking out the topless chicks as they drool, you know, into their caribou coffees. I'll say it like this. I'd sign up at TSA tomorrow if I got to search for boob bombs all day.
Jesus, Donnie.
Me and every other red, white, and blue-blooded American male out there would be signing up TSA like we do for free samples of bourbon chicken at the food cart. Swear to God. Oh, crap. The Honey Dipper guy's here to empty a septic tank.
Oh.
I want to use the old Cousin Eddie line from Christmas Vacation about the crapper being full. They probably never heard that one before.
Yeah.
And Tom, if he's from Houston, yes, I'll call you back.
Yeah, the story Donnie's referring to is a man took off more than his belt and shoes at the Detroit Metropolitan Airport security checkpoint. He got completely naked trying to pass through a metal detector. He disconnected a barrier, approached a metal detector, but security did not let him through. He was taken to an area hospital for evaluation.
What else did he think was going to happen?
Yeah.
Sir, it's Detroit Rock City is the song. You might want to.
Well, I fly with my bra. I fly with no bra on. I got a chance of getting locked up?
No.
Nah.
No, it's...
Because I have hot flashes, and I like them to hang.
Oh, it keeps you cooler?
Well, they slide across my stomach.
I'm not sure what that means. I'm
Chick, your
chuckle.
titties don't slide. Your top don't slide across your stomach.
No, it doesn't. Like seals on a whetstone, huh?
That's I don't know. It's tough. Those TSA guys have it rough, though. It's boring, and they got deal with people in their BO. And
I wish we could pick the people to pat. Like, I don't like women patting me down. I mean, you know, I'm married. I want somebody different to touch me. I don't want no woman touching me. Spread your legs. I'm like, can he do this? I shaved today. I don't want you all in my crotch. Let him do this. I don't like women patting on me and this is going to be. I said, just do it. Just do it. And I try to go because I fly every week, so I try to make sure I go through the little thing where it don't beat, but it usually get my hair and then my underwire. So I just start wearing bras.
Why does your hair make it go off?
I guess because it's like, I don't know. It makes it go off all the time.
The
Do you have wires in your wigs?
Sometimes little clamps to hold them down.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah. So they'll shake it out. And
But this guy is obviously some kind of lunatic. He wasn't even flying anywhere. He just showed up and took all his clothes off.
Oh, man.
He wanted to make history.
Would have been cooler if he just left the belt on.
They make you take your hat off.
Hat casual.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't they make you take a wig off or a hairpiece off?
A wig?
That's disrespectful.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Well, if it's setting off the...
They'll wand you.
Right.
They just pat it down.
As if there was a lot of metal, they would wand you and then poke around, I'm sure. But
no, Tom, what would be cool if you'd have went through there with a scrap on?
The scrap-on? Is that at a junkyard? Scrap-on?
It's less expensive.
My daughter took strap-ons like lip gloss.
Now, back to the doctor that wants you to do it in the kitchen.
Yes.
That's insane. That's
No,
just
why
insane.
Why is that insane? I know what he's
I
going to
agree
say.
with Tom. Missionary in the bedroom.
Well, I'm not going to have her.
Lights off, yes.
Lights off.
I'm not going to have harassed matter on my kitchen island.
Precisely.
It's like a burglary. I'm going to get in, going to get out. Nobody saw anything.
Kitchen Island natural wood. You have
Yes.
to linseed oil it every month or
Put
so.
a towel down. Don't you have kitchen towels?
Wood's porous, Tom. You're right.
Put down the parsley paper.
Yeah, parchment paper.
Parchment paper.
Then she
whatever
won't
that
stick
paper is,
to
you
it.
bake cookies.
Or the parsley paper that you get out when you're cooking parsley.
You're baking cookies on whatever it's called. I don't
Parchment
know.
paper.
Yeah, you won't
What did
stick
I
to
call
it.
She
it?
won't stick to it if you do that.
Good point. Ms. Pat, have you ever had any kind of intimate relationship in your kitchen?
Anywhere other than the bedroom?
Graveyard.
In a graveyard. Wow.
Yeah.
Why am I not surprised?
Car.
Yeah.
My kid's father didn't have any
Was the
money.
graveyard incident recent, or was this?
Oh, that was years ago. You can't get me in the graveyard now, Tom. I'm grown.
Yeah,
But back in the day, it was kind of
I
cool.
couldn't do it. I couldn't hold my breath that long.
What? In the
Well,
graveyard?
That's right. You got to hold your breath because you never get another hit.
That's
if you,
right.
You take
Am
a
I the
breath
only
in
one
the
that still
graveyard.
does that?
You hold your
okay.
breath when you go past a graveyard?
Of course, you don't do that.
No, I kind of outgrew that when I was
A lot of bad
12.
luck.
Well, we used to bite our fingers.
What?
Bite your fingers so you don't die. Passing the graveyard. That's
So you
what
do
kids
that
did.
instead of holding my breath? Good,
Yeah.
good to know. I wish someone had told me that 50 years ago.
Because what if your parents at the light? You could fall out.
Now, Pat, if I'm ever in a situation where I have to dig myself out of an earthquake, I want you with me because your nails are like shovels.
Yeah, they kind of long. I'm taking them off. They
Are those the add-on kind?
Yeah.
The plastic ones they put on. Those are huge.
I get them done in Atlanta because they cheaper. You can't get.
I mean,
all
those
of
are
this stuff.
borderline monster.
Deadly.
Oh, they're cool.
Deadly weapons.
Those are good back
They
scratchers.
call sexy, Tom.
$60.
Oh, that's right.
No, sexy.
Josh likes
Sexy.
the long
Oh,
nails,
sexy.
don't
Yeah.
you?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Josh, what are you waiting on? Just cross on over. Every time I come here, I learn something different that you like about black women. What are you waiting on? We into fat guys. I mean, we into thick guys.
Oh, no, you saved it.
Yeah, it's always special when Miss Pat's here.
Now, seriously, Pat, I have a question. This is a legit question.
Anything for
With
you, Tom.
with the cell phone, can you? Can you hit the
Yeah.
letters with the tips of your thing and it still works?
Mm-hmm.
So okay,
The tips of your thing.
Your tips,
Tips of your nails?
your fingernails. It'll still go.
Yeah, Tom.
Oh, I thought it had to be warm flesh to make it.
No, she's touching it with her thumb.
I am. This is warm flesh. I'm not.
Oh, your
She's
thumb, but I
using
mean,
her thumb, not her nail.
but your thumb is
arches
nail
it.
is so long you have to kind of.
Yeah, just use this.
It's gotta be
bam,
harder.
Bam, bam. See that, Tom?
She's
Okay.
skilled. She knows what she's doing with those.
But yeah, I mean, I have a skilled index finger. I barely get the letters right.
Well, you're not a normal human being. We all know that.
That's true.
You know him, but
Okay.
you know.
Now, do you find any bathroom activities difficult when you have nails that long?
No,
He wants to know
Tom.
if you rip the toilet paper. That's all he's asked.
No, I don't rip
just
the
saying,
toilet
Punch a
paper.
big hole.
Do you ever have to do a Silkwood shower on your index finger?
Tom, you know I'm blessed back there, so everything moved pretty good.
Okay, good.
Get
Just
the,
checking.
get the
All
strip
right.
brush out.
And if it gets stuck, I just shake it and it fall off.
Oh, boy.
You know what? I'm taking the rest of the day off.
Okay, so Christy Lee's at the Navy
And I'm not
Federal
going to
Credit
help
Union
right
News
now.
Desk. What
A
have you got?
Florida man allegedly defecated during his criminal trial
Did he?
and attempted to throw his feces at the judge.
Wow.
According to the Miami Herald, 33-year-old Dorleans Philidor was sitting in a wheelchair next to Miami-Dade Circuit Judge Lisa Walsh.
Dorleans Philidor.
Dorleans Philidor.
Great name.
When officials say he tried to throw his excrement at her but missed. The trial was moved while the courtroom was sanitized. Philidor was subsequently acquitted of burglary charges against him, though he still faces another trial in a grand theft auto case.
How's he grand theft auto and he in a wheelchair?
I don't know. Maybe he was.
So this has got a
How can you
lot.
It was a motorized wheelchair he was trying to steal.
We're coming right back with Tom's Oatmeal next, plus Tom's Cow. What? And Stupid World Records on the way. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Every cup of Nespresso coffee is an invitation to transform your morning routine into a ritual you can treasure each and every day. Using the Virtuo Pop, a simple touch of the button freshly brews bold aromas and a rich, velvety crema layer for delicious cafe-quality coffee at home. Whether you enjoy your coffee hot or over ice, every sip, every morning is unforgettable. Nothing tastes like Nespresso coffee. Visit Nespresso.com or our app to explore our full range of easy-to-use machines and coffees not found anywhere else.
This is a message from sponsor Intuit TurboTax. Taxes was getting frustrated by your forms. Now, Taxes is uploading your forms with a snap, and a TurboTax expert will do your taxes for you. One who's backed by the latest tech, which cross-checks millions of data points for absolute accuracy, all of which makes it easy for you to get the most money back, guaranteed. Get an expert now at TurboTax.com. Only available with TurboTax Live Full Service. See guaranteed details at TurboTax.com/guarantees.
When I was a small boy, I'd climb into my bed. My mother would turn off the light and pat my little head. She would tell me lessons she had learned, impart wisdom she passed along. Then she'd stand in my shadowed room and sing this little song. Never trust a puppet. Puppets are untrue. No matter what the puppet says, she don't care about you. Never trust a puppet. Puppets are insincere. Somehow everyone always finds out what you whisper in a puppet's ear. When I was a young girl, I got a puppet for my birthday. We went everywhere together and played and laughed and sang. But the puppet started lying and taking things that didn't belong to it and saying inappropriate things at my parents' parties. And one night when I was asleep, the puppet ran away. Never trust a puppet or the feelings that they share. There is something not quite right in a puppet stare. Never give your heart to a puppet. Always stay on your guard. Puppets will betray you. Puppets are so weird. When I was a tiny girl, my aunt had a little lamb puppet. She would use as an oven mitt and take a hot casserole out of the oven. Then she would chase me round the house with the puppet on her hand, screaming, "I burned my tongue! I burned my tongue!" Never trust a puppet. Puppets are untrue. No matter what the puppet says, they don't care about you.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show here for a Wednesday. This is Christopher speaking. Some of our guys are going to be out for New Year's Eve performances this coming weekend. Patty G. Pat Godwin will be at Comedy Off Broadway in Lexington. Willie G is going to be at the Diamond Joe Casino in Northwood, Iowa. And Greg Warren will be at Sandman Comedy Club in Richmond, Virginia. Just some of our guys out for New Year's Eve concerts this coming weekend. So make sure you get out and see them if you're nearby. We have some Stupid World Records here, and Tom had a problem with some oatmeal. And Tom's cow in this segment. What the heck are we talking about?
There's Tom Griswold. This has been Chick McGee speaking.
Got to be nice to Ace. Remember, he lost his coach yesterday.
That's true.
So just be extra nice to Ace.
He didn't want to be a distraction.
Make sure that you're laughing.
Such a stand-up guy.
You know,
Yeah, okay.
Oh, no. You shoot somebody, statute of limitations is 7 years.
Oh, okay.
But you can read somebody's email from 11 years ago and, gotcha.
Ace,
that's
you might
true.
want to do a little more homework. It's uglier than you think. But you know something? We need a palate cleanser.
Who's that? The deep voice. Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
You guys seen that new James Bond movie?
Not yet.
Well, there's a special scene when you ring the doorbell. You know what it sounds like?
No.
Dong. Ding dong.
That's
great.
Who
said
that?
That's the first one I thought, Ace may have written that himself.
That is a fine joke. I think you can tell that at work. I like that very much.
That's good.
You can tell that at the water cooler.
I have not seen the new one yet.
I've never seen any of them.
Oh, they're pretty fun.
You've never seen
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, until Idris Elba is named 007, I'm not going to go watch James Bond.
You're not going to anymore.
I think it's going to be a girl next, right?
Didn't they already say who it's going to be? Isn't she in this movie?
Oh, is she?
I believe so.
008,
Yeah.
maybe?
I don't know.
0069? No,
that's right.
Double ODs?
Just double O.
Double OD.
Okay, well,
that was the lady.
All problematic.
Hey, sports continues. Rolls right on.
Before we go to sports,
Yes,
I'm having a little snack here. What do you think this looks like?
Oh, it looks like oatmeal.
Looks like cat food to me from here.
Yeah, it does look like cat food.
Are those your Metamucil chips?
No. This is something called mush.
That's what it looks like.
It's vanilla, almond, and oats. It looks like cat throw up.
But it sounds amazing.
Do you heat it up or is it overnight oats?
I just eat it cold. It's very good.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
overnight
It just looks like throw up.
Let me see it. I couldn't see it. Let me see it. It looks like a hockey puck.
Is that for your
heart?
Okay. Tom, stop the show to show us something visual so that he could let us know it looked like throw up.
Well, no, Jess is such a good cook.
Had I done that?
Oh, my God.
It's insane what's going
Well, first of all, it wouldn't have been here because you would have already eaten it.
Oh, God. There you go.
And then he
That's
sings
right.
you.
Yeah. When I have breakfast, I tend to eat it.
The only man that gets food for judgment purposes.
I'm so sorry. Where were we? We were doing sports once
It's
again.
opening night in the National Hockey League, Tom.
Yeah.
Here we go.
National Nightmare's over.
The Pens at the Ning.
Yes.
Tom, can you tell me who that is? The Pens at the
Penguins, Lightning. I got it. You know, those.
Well done.
That schedule's posted on the internet if you're really all that interested.
But it's a big deal. It's the NHL.
Yeah, so's Von Meter clips.
And
I don't think they are.
And yeah,
I Googled it. Did you mean anything else?
And Von Meter.
You mean Von Meter?
This shows a rate of economic growth, and therefore it is not with too much concern that I say a raise from 25 to 35 is not completely out of accord.
He's talking to his kid.
Okay, yeah, there's a...
Let's make this a little bit contemporary. Let's at least do, I don't know, Bill Clinton or George Bush. Like, why do we have to go all the way back to the 60s?
Because we were making a reference to the fact that...
That's a pretty good Clinton, right?
When JFK...
I am not here.
...was killed, it ended Von Meter's career. And unfortunately, our friend Frank Caliendo has other voices to fall back on.
Lots.
John Gruden was his sort of main guy. Right?
Although Frank just tweeted, I agree with everything John Gruden's ever said.
Oh, my God.
So that might be a problem.
That might be problematic.
Let's Frank just get in front of this thing.
And tonight, Tom, the Seattle Kraken.
That's right. This is
the
big.
NHL play their first game ever. They'll be in Vegas to take on the Golden Knights.
And a Kraken is a sea monster of some
Oh,
Kraken
yes.
is a sea monster.
Release the Kraken.
Yeah.
Is the Kraken a real thing or mythological?
Well, I tell you
Well,
this.
it depends on who you ask.
That Kraken is a real thing. The other Kraken is some overproof rum. And let me tell you what.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
No, it's a mythological creature.
Really?
Now, yesterday
nice
we were
beverage there,
we were talking about something. Oh, this is semi off topic. Yesterday, the actor who portrayed the Gill Man in the movie Creature from the Black Lagoon is a man of a certain age, and he's somewhat ill. And
109.
He's in his 90s.
91.
You can send him your greetings. We've got a link at the Bob and Tom social media.
Get him in the mail today, huh?
Are you kidding me?
They went overnight then.
We put the Gill Man's information up so you can send him an email.
Yeah.
This is the second time we've done this. Remember, at first it was the guy who did the Tighten Up, Archie Bell.
Oh, that's right. Archie Bell, yeah. That's true.
He was ill, and by the way, how'd that end up?
Yeah, how's he doing? Did he recover?
Did he die?
Does he still
know?
dance as good as he walks?
Is that bell still a ringing?
Coming up,
Did he die as
we
good
have
as he
bells
walks?
are ringing in the news.
The bell is dead. What's that?
This is such a great time. We have a great story about bells in the news. Believe it or not.
Oh, yeah.
It all ties in. I'll check on Archie.
Oh, well, now wait a minute.
Bells in the news.
Ladies and gentlemen, a special guest. She's what just walked into the room. It's the cow that donated the valve for Tom's heart.
Oh, it's so nice to see. Thank you for all you did, the sacrifice you made. That scar is really healing up nicely. Yeah. Tom, aren't you going to thank the cow that provided the valve for you?
Give the cow.
Well, they don't actually give you the cow valve. They take part of the cow's heart and they
the cow's right here.
Use it to construct. Oh, thank you very much.
I'm dying.
Oh, no.
There she goes.
Rejected, whatever.
Yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, it's
Archie Bell is he's okay.
Oh, good.
All right. Still.
Well, our letters must have
but
helped.
for how many weeks? Okay. Stupid world record. Oh my Lord in heaven!
Everybody do the Michigan ride. Everybody likes the Michigan ride.
Everybody likes it. A Michigan high school soccer team is upset after an opposing player broke the state and national high school records for most goals in a game.
Oh, no.
Kevin Hubble of Benzie Central scored how many goals you think it is?
It's soccer, so like 8 or something. Like 5.
Okay, we got
7.
This is state and national high school record.
28.
Wait a
16.
minute. Wait a minute. Jess, what's your guess?
16.
Mine's 28.
She saw the story.
Anything to make it move
Who are you,
forward.
Ace? Just ruining it on purpose?
16. The record is 16. Kevin Hubble of Benzie Central scored 16 goals against Kingsley. The game was declared over at halftime, 17-0.
The Kingsley Hanks.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Hey now.
That's as obscure as Von Meter.
Go you, Hank. Go you, Hank.
So wait a second. So this kid scored 16 goals in just half of a game.
Yeah, in the first half.
Yeah, they called it.
So he could have gotten 32 theoretically.
Yeah.
But the team's coach that he scored the goals on, Kingsley, head coach Tim Van Wingerden, said to go after. Oh no, he talks like Ed Ogeron, LSU. To go after a personal record.
Wouldn't he talk like he's from Holland?
Oh, Tim Vander, you're right. To go after a personal record like that at the cost of another team's digging a tee was a little uncalled for.
Digging the tea?
Digging the tee.
I'm a digging the tee.
Yeah, that coach kind of has a point. I mean, I don't know where I've fallen.
Oh, the Traverse City Record Eagle, which Tom has a subscription to, I'm guessing.
No, I have the Petoskey News Review.
You really do, don't you?
Why wouldn't you? Find out what's going on up there in Lake Michigan.
The Kingsley School Board is planning to discuss the issue and possibly take action.
Well, you don't need to do that.
Yes, it's whatever.
Yeah,
Moving on.
What do you do when you're...
Hey, win the game. You're out there. Try harder.
You see some of these high school games and the teams that had 60-0. Don't you put in the third string and...
That's how I feel. I'm not a big mercy rule fan.
Right.
To me, you still play because anything can happen.
Isn't there a tampon joke there somewhere? You put it in the third string.
Oh my God.
Oh, maybe.
Well, if there was, you didn't tell it.
No, we'll get there. I love this game. Yeah.
Teamwork. We
That's right, teamwork.
Oh, wow.
It's like a workshop. You can give me notes.
There's 3 strings. It's about periods, so maybe ellipses could be there. I don't know.
go.
I don't know. I'm just spitballing here.
I got a couple notes. Now, this might not mean anything, but...
So, I don't know. I feel...
I think that the growth that happens on the opposing team getting scored on like that is big. When horrible things happen to you, you grow, right?
That's how I feel, too.
Yeah, so you're fine. You're fine.
Right.
The kid that scored 16 goals will probably be on a bar stool somewhere in 10 years. And...
I would have scored 32.
I used to be somebody.
That didn't stop me.
I would have known to heard about it because Gruden had to get fired that day.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm sorry, have we completed sports yet?
Maybe we have forever. No, we haven't. Stupid world record. David Rush has reclaimed the Guinness World Record for most ping pong balls caught in a shaving foam.
Caught in a what?
In shaving foam on his head.
All right.
In 30 seconds.
Like a big beehive situation?
Real dumb.
It looks like a chef's hat made out of shaving foam.
Okay.
Well, how big could the shaving...
That's easy to do.
Yes.
But he has the world record.
How about that?
I'll beat it.
Today.
Yeah,
let's
do
load
it.
her up with some shaving foam on her head. See
Oh,
what
I
we
want to
got.
throw ping pong balls at Jess's head. Let's get some shaving cream. This will be a fun day.
What's the world record for most people attempting to murder a man in Utah?
I don't know. There's 3 in his family.
Read the story.
David and his buddy Hollywood Hannon broke the record in May of 2020.
Keep reading.
After covering Hannon's head in Barbasol and catching a total. Wait a minute. So Hannon caught the ping pong balls? Not David.
Well,
29 ping pong balls in the shaving foam. The record was broken with 32 ping pong balls. The pair reattempted the record and managed to reclaim it with 35 ping pong balls.
So he's got this giant foam, looks like a chef hat.
Yeah, you don't have to explain it to us.
One guy throws ping pong balls at it.
So who's got the foam on their head, Rush or Hannon?
In the photograph I saw, Rush had it on his head.
Yeah, he's doing the catching.
Yeah.
The other guy's
Don't unless there's a story about a contract on David Rush's head. I don't want to hear that.
Let's see him do it with those shot put things.
Oh gosh!
Now we're talking.
How did you
see how that Barbasol helps with that?
With a shot?
You know, I used to throw shot in track.
Did you know?
Those things are heavy.
Yeah, they're quite
very heavy. Very
heavy.
Make us a little less heavy, maybe.
Oh, yeah, man.
Okay.
And the discus?
Are you on David Rush's newsletter? How do you get these every day? Okay.
Exactly.
Just curious.
Emails you or something.
Yeah, does he text you? Hey, got another one today.
Hey, buddy, how's it? Oh, stupid.
No, there's a video of a young lady in Nevada doing something somewhat similar to this.
Oh, God.
With shaving cream?
Yeah, okay, never mind.
Oh.
No ping pong balls.
No, ping pong balls? Sure.
Stupid. Have you
Hell of
seen
an
that?
act you got there.
Have you seen that? Have you seen that lady?
Let's just move forward.
She blows candles out.
Oh, that's enough.
She shoots cold cream across
You can make a piece of paper flutter across the stage.
She sure can.
Jesus.
Now that's an act.
Really something.
You think you could do that?
Play kazoo.
Play the slide whistle.
Next.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Stupid world record.
Another?
Our final one. A man in the United Kingdom has set a new Guinness World Record for the most pubs visited in 24 hours by one individual. The BBC reports that Mr. Matt Ellis patronized 51 pubs to earn the title. So he just comes in, hi, how are you, and zips out. For the record, Guinness and Ellis had to consume at least, here we go.
Yeah, there you go.
4.2 ounces of any drink at each stop and visit at least 50. His pub crawl, which started in Cambridge's The Regal, which is, of course, you go to Badger's Drift, and then you take the M9 over to Snatcher's Cleft, and then it's, of course, Ball's Widow is over there. And then the Weeping Ash is in St. Neots. That's the name of the pub.
Okay.
Aimed to raise awareness of the industry's struggle during the pandemic. Ellis largely had limited himself to orange juice and Diet Cola. He didn't even drink liquor.
That's lame.
This does not count
not a record.
at all.
Lame-o! Among the sights that kept him going, he said, old men doing the Macarena.
Okay.
Old men doing at least they were drinking.
Haven't you ever had an orange juice and Diet Coke? Mix? I think they call it the confused diabetic.
Yeah, I think we all want to see the version of this where the guy drinks booze.
Let me tell you something. One of the last things I'll ever remember is Tom doing the Macarena by the pool in the Bahamas.
Oh,
Really?
I don't think I'll ever forget that.
I would have never stopped throwing fruit at you from the bar.
He was actually pretty good. Yeah.
Really?
I forget
he
how
might have been doing. No, Willie didn't go.
I
to
forget
Bahamas,
how it
did
goes.
he?
Do you know how it goes, Jess?
Yeah, I think it's hand.
Hand out.
Is it hand out, hand up, and then down?
Yeah, it's out, flip, shoulder, head, hip. Right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, good job, Willie.
I think it might be.
They did a lot of Macarena back in the day, impressing you
Is
ladies.
that still popular at weddings, I assume?
Yeah, kind of. I just-
Tolerated, I think.
Yeah.
without a
Get
word.
grandma
Yeah.
out there. Okay.
Not as popular as Cupid.
the Cupid Shuffle, the
Cupid
Electric
Shuffle?
Slide,
The cha-cha slide.
the Cha-Cha Slide. Yeah.
Have you ever danced at a wedding, Tom?
I don't think so.
Have you ever danced?
How about your own?
Occasionally.
What'd you say,
Well,
Pat?
slow dance at your own wedding? No.
No.
All right.
You didn't?
I had to make money to pay the bar tab. Had to
Okay,
go- had to go
in
to-
my
Oh, my
defense,
goodness.
at that bar tab, I wasn't the one to started to ask, what's the most expensive thing you serve here? I didn't do that.
Somebody did that?
I think it was Bob. Yes. Oh, yeah. We're drinking and laughing.
Meantime, we head over to the Navy Federal Credit Union News Desk. Jess Hooker sitting in for Christy Lee. Christy's on vacation. She'll be back Monday. What do you got?
A church in the UK has found out that its bell was stolen after it failed to ring for Sunday service. According to the BBC, staff at St. Matthew's Withersea reported the break-in, but had not realized that the damage to the pair of cellar doors was caused by the bell being dropped from 30 feet above.
I'd love to see the guy going up to the rope that Sunday morning and just pulling it. Slamming right to the ground.
What the
Hey, what? You can't kick me out of Chili's.
And the Chili's chips and salsa.
Oh,
Let me
that
tell you
sounds so
something.
A great segment coming up with comedian Maria Bamford, one of our favorites. She's coming up next here on the Bob and Tom Show. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show here on a Wednesday. This is Christopher speaking. The gang is back here live in the studio next Tuesday, January 3rd. So make sure you're around for that after Christmas break. Right now, a segment from 2020 with one of our faves, comedian Maria Bamford, here on the Bob and Tom Show.
Ace Cosby has just schooled Maria Bamford in the art of joke telling.
Is that right?
Thank you.
You're welcome. The great Maria Bamford has joined us in the Bob and Tom studios. It's a great pleasure to see you, Maria. You are the best. That's Chick McGee across the way, the distinguished beard. And Josh Arnold is right over there.
Hello.
Kind of a nice, that's a good color flannel for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I like
It's a
that
pretty
one.
blue.
Very
I'm
much.
wearing new jeans.
Oh.
They're skinny jeans.
Oh. They are. Look at
I'll alert the media.
Yeah.
Skinny jeans, are they?
Yeah, I got them for Christmas.
Do you like them?
I do.
Can you breathe?
Yes, because I didn't know that skinny jeans, at least
Stretchy.
these, are stretchy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we should explain. By the way, that's Christy. That's Pat Godwin. I'm Tom. We should explain. To be fair, you are a man of a certain size. Yet
A man
you
of a
are.
certain size.
It's kind.
Yeah, I'm half fat. This half is fat.
but
my bottom half is not.
From the waist down, you're quite skinny.
I'm the only fat guy with thigh gap.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Huh. It's an unusual body type.
Right.
And you're proud of it.
Well, I'm not necessarily proud of the upper half.
You called your recording, didn't you call it Half Fat?
I think it will be, but yeah, it's not.
You haven't released it yet?
No.
You're waiting for
I'm
what,
waiting for all the material.
You're waiting for President Eisenhower
Yes.
to get a thumbs up?
I'm not going to release it until all the material is dated out of existence.
Yeah. That's the best way to do it. Yeah.
So you're going to wait till you lose some weight?
That was my idea.
I'm sorry,
My original
I'm just
idea
saying.
was to record my set, and then it would be a double disc type thing, where the first one would be when I was fat, and then the second one would be when I was thinner, and be about that, and it would be called Half Fat. 'Cause
Gotcha.
The whole project would be
gotcha.
half.
That's a good idea.
But then,
like it.
yeah,
That's way
Well,
too
you still have time.
yeah. No, then I went. Well, I'm not writing a second hour in the next 15 years.
Good Lord.
Now, I know this is radio, so this is a really terrible idea. I'm looking at paintings right now of from Maria Bamford's husband, Scott Marvel Cassidy. Is his middle name really Marvel?
Marvel, yes, he had an uncle Marvel.
And is it that's not Marvel?
No, Marvel, Marvel, like the comic book series.
Sure.
You call him Marv?
No.
No, he doesn't care for that.
No, well, I haven't yet thought of it. I could try it.
See what happens.
Tonight.
Very helpful. I don't want to get too personal.
This is you.
Do you call Scott Marvel Cassidy? Do you call him Scotty or Scott, or do you have like a name like Honey Buns?
Well, I mean, a lot of times I just start, boop beep beep bop bop beep beep bop bop beep 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 bop bop beep 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 bop bop beep bop beep 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 beep. He gets it.
Yeah, he does.
To whatever.
You have your own love language.
Yeah, what love language is. Have you read that?
Of course. I am familiar with that.
No, I don't.
What's your love language?
I don't
I'm
wanna...
acts of service.
Yeah. What's my boyfriend?
I'm time spent.
Are you?
Yeah.
Really? Quality time.
What are you talking about?
Oh,
Well, there are 5 love languages, Tom. And,
What the hell is this? What is this, some book?
Yes. 5 love languages. What is your love language?
Shoved this down your throat. Roof over your head.
That might be acts of service.
That might be gift.
Yeah.
That might be a gift.
What are you talking about? What book is this?
It's a book that was written many years ago that a lot of couples, especially if you're going through counseling, they give you this book called The Love Language to identify what your partner or your love language is.
Counseling, everything is perfect about a relationship.
Of course it is.
I do whatever she says. I learned from my dad.
Let's see.
There are five love languages.
Physical touch, quality time, receiving gifts, acts of service, or words of affirmation.
Words of affirmation.
I think we can mark off words of affirmation in your section.
I just said some, didn't I?
Written by Gary Chapman. It's been around for years.
So, Maria, are you a big self-help book person?
Oh God, I love it. Especially, I love 12-step. All the 12-step. I'm in a bunch of those groups. I know they're anonymous. I know you're not supposed to say, but God, do I love those? I love them because they're free and they can't kick you out. Even if you're screwing up, like I can come in with a bottle of Jack Daniels and say, "Hey, I'm an atheist. Go to hell, all y'all," and they go, "Sit in the back."
So I'm looking at these paintings. Sorry, Maria, I didn't mean to.
No.
These paintings are really good.
Yes.
Can I ask a question? I'm looking at a painting of a woman sitting outside. Is that you?
No. That is a model. Although
because she's kind of nude.
No, she's very nude, and
So
she's very
buxom.
She's buxom
Of
young
the
lady.
breast
She's
area.
very pretty, and it was so funny though when she my neighbor. Anyway,
is this your backyard? The
It's
painting?
our backyard, yeah. And the neighbor came over and she's like, "Maria's got had a woman over," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I know she's modeling or whatever." But she was very beautiful. I don't know. I've done painting and stuff where you pay from live nude models. It's not a big deal to me, but I know might be a big deal for other people. Also, if I'm surprised by my partner at some point and go, "Oh, wait a minute, you those nude ladies," I don't know. I guess I've taken a chance, but sometimes he has
nude ladies.
Yeah,
and okay,
yeah.
He's a really great painter.
Yeah,
and his paintings could be described as being kind of realistic.
Yeah.
It's not some.
They're great.
Not some Jackson Pollock spin art.
No.
Although Jackson Pollock did not do spin art.
No.
Can you imagine if you thought of that? think he'd be revered the way he is.
Splatter art, spin art. What's the difference?
That'd be good. Maria Bamford is our guest, and
are you featured in any of his paintings?
Oh yes. He did a series of paintings of comedians. Any friends of ours are
comedians sitting. Is that?
Yeah,
yes.
comedians sitting, and just really. Then he has done many of our dogs, which I appreciate. I've also done paintings of our dogs. If anyone is interested in some of my pieces.
I didn't know you were a painter. I'm sorry.
Oh well, I mean.
Are they on the website?
Oh no.
I see. Okay.
These are private works. They can be lent out to museums.
Certainly.
No, I'm more fascinated by this self-help book thing that I had no idea you guys all jumped on me because I hadn't read this.
You've never read that. I'm surprised. Well,
I'm always suspicious of those self-help books, especially when they're co-authored.
What?
Yeah, especially if it's a codependency.
Yeah,
that's a funny joke.
I Know How to Fix Your Life.
Right.
By Martin Simpson, Steve Williams, and Ted
Self-help.
Simpson. What the hell?
Don't be a codependent. Written by these two people.
I think the 5 love languages is pretty helpful.
I'm new to it. I had no idea it was a thing until 6 months ago.
I've never even heard of it.
Like my husband likes physical affection. He likes, if ever I just say, "Hey, do you want a back massage?" He is just delighted. Which that's not something that does it for me. Like I go, "Hey, have you washed the floor or did something?" I'm like, oh, like I find that so wonderful. And some people like gifts. I'm not a gift person either. Like I mean, I'm grateful to have a gift, but I don't go, "Oh God, he didn't give me that."
Yeah.
Like some people I'm sure.
Interesting. We have a lot to get to here. I'm also intrigued by. We were talking about the first jobs you had.
Yes.
Yeah. And was your first job Arby's?
Yes.
Because I had paper routes all my life.
Well, I babysat, like Maria said. Does that count?
Was your first job?
No, my very first job was selling fireworks. It was at Molly Brown's.
Like door to door?
No. It was I had a fireworks stand. Molly Brown fireworks.
9-finger Charlie's.
No, it was Molly Brown's. And they had a giant inflatable Molly Brown.
Wow.
And people would come in. And the hardest part about it was they didn't put price tags on the fireworks. I had to memorize. For the first week, I had to memorize the prices of every firework. There were hundreds.
And then after that, it was the movie theater usher thing.
Yes, yeah.
Now, if you were say you were seating someone and they were really obnoxious,
yeah,
would you spoil the movie for them? Hey, by the way, at the end of this, you're going to find out Charleston Heston was on Earth the whole time because the Statue of Liberty shows up. Enjoy the film.
Oh, you don't want to sit there? That's fine. Kevin Spacey's Kaiser Soze. Let's talk to you.
Hey, by the way, welcome to our classical night. Rosebud was a sled. Enjoy your Jersey.
More coming up on the Bob and Tom Show next hour. Duke Tomato and the band in the parking lot, and lots more. Next, the Hello There chant. Don't want to miss it. It's next.
This episode is brought to you by Honda. Introducing the all-new, all-terrain Honda Passport Trail Sport, the most off-road capable Honda Passport Honda has ever dreamt up. The Passport features increased ground clearance, roof rails on all trims, and available specially developed all-terrain tires. And you'll stay comfortable with Tri-Zone climate control and available features like heated and ventilated front seats and a panoramic moonroof. Learn more at honda.com/passport.
Membership means more with American Express Business Gold. Earn 4 times membership rewards points in your top 2 eligible spending categories every month, including eligible U.S. advertising purchases and select media, and U.S. purchases at restaurants, including takeout and delivery. What are you waiting for? Get the card that flexes with your spending every month. Terms and points cap apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/business-gold. Amex Business Gold Card. Built for business by American Express.
This is the Bob and Tom Show. Welcome back on a Wednesday morning. This is Christopher speaking. Coming up later this morning, Josh and Patty G's road trip update. And Duke Tomato and the Power Trio in the parking lot right now. The Hello There chant here on the Bob and Tom Show.
We have been featuring a series of, they're chants, really.
Kick his ass, Mike.
It all started with this one.
Tiger King, Tiger King.
Remember Tiger King? Seems like it was years ago.
It sure does.
Tiger King,
The Tiger King, it's kind of over, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Tiger King, Tiger
King. And then that evolved, of course. We had the Larry King chant.
Larry King, Larry King.
And then we had, of course, the Eagle King chant.
Eagle King, Eagle King.
And then, naturally, we were talking about Todd Boner, who is Donnie's roommate right now during the coronavirus meltdown here. And he is the Pussycat King.
Right.
Because he has a cat.
Pussy King, Pussy King. Pussy King, Pussy King. Pussy King, Pussy King.
Here it comes.
Pussy King.
Go, man, go.
Everybody knows I'm the Pussy King.
I'm not sure what happens there at the end. And then, of course, our latest.
Hello there, hello there. Hello there, hello there. Hello there,
Sam.
Hello there.
You made him do this, didn't you?
Oh, listen to that.
That's a nice bass.
All right. Only 9 more minutes.
Brian Wilson over there.
Okay, there we go. A little bit of hello there.
Did you see what your son did to you on Twitter?
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
He said, "This is the way my father displays affection or gratitude. Gratitude." Because you texted him back when he sent that to you, I guess, this morning.
Right.
You texted back, "Ha, THX." That was it. That was it.
Yeah, well, that's funny.
Sure, and you thanked him
Thank
for
you.
it.
And
that's enough.
It's 3 a.m. I'm kind of busy right now. Got some show prep to do.
What a snot you are.
What I'm supposed to do.
Hiding behind.
Hello there. Hello there. Yep.
Hello
boy, that's
there.
good.
Hello there.
And I just love them all. It's like a prayer. It's like a chant.
Yeah.
Now, Pat, I know that you've been very busy.
Boy.
Working as a teacher when you're not here. Your son Jimmy's been living with you, and you're the teacher every day, homeschooling as many parents are doing.
2 more days.
Well, that's it? 2 more?
Yeah, today's the big math test. 80% of his grade.
Oh, man.
80% of one test.
It's going to be a tough day.
Wait a minute.
That's not fair.
First of all, are you teaching math? Yes, I guess, right?
You know, he's really good at it, thank God.
And
I'm not.
And you're responsible for the grading?
No, not at all. No, he submits it online and his teacher goes over it.
Now, can you sit with him while he takes the test?
I sit with him for all of it, yeah. I make sure that when he submits it, everything's good because he does things fast and sometimes makes mistakes.
Well, that's a part of him having to learn it. You're not taking math. He's supposed to be.
No, my teacher is his teacher is thrilled that I'm there for him. You know, yeah.
Okay, well,
not a lot of the parents are. So yeah.
So this is a song about teaching.
Yeah. Let's do something. Let's have a little fun here. 2 more days. Whoa! I'm in my pajamas, rolled out of bed. It's time for Jim's homeschooling. I'll be his teacher for 1 more week on account of the governor's ruling. So I'm here online. I don't know what I'm doing. What's 45 times 9? Is 4 plus 10 still 13? Carry the 4. Son of a! Goodbye to 3rd grade because of Corona. Seeing me and Jimmy home doing schoolwork. And we both have ADD, so this one, hey, look, it's nice outside. Let's take a bike ride. I'm out of here.
Can't wait for school to be over.
We have a couple more art projects to do. We got 2 out of the way yesterday.
Okay.
And then
I saw that 3D house. That was great looking.
There's talk that summer camp may go.
Oh, that's going to hit you hard. You're a big
summer camp's going to go for some, but
you're an advocate of summer camp.
Cut it to like only a quarter of the campers.
I'm a huge summer camp fan.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to pay for it dearly.
Well, what's going to happen?
They've cut the campers to a quarter of the original allotment, and they've tripled the price.
Okay, but kids can still go to camp.
Depending, some of them, sure.
Some of them, a lot of them are not going to be able to do it. Yeah.
So it's going to be on the computer.
Yeah,
some of it will be on the computer, but I know for a fact your camp that you're very fond of is doing the quarter campers.
Oh, really?
They're
Okay.
take a quarter of the campers.
You can do it on the computer. You ever make a virtual God's eye? Not that hard. Yeah, you just kind of
A virtual God's eye.
A virtual dream catcher.
Did you ever make God's eyes and camp?
Oh,
or
heck
whatever?
yeah, sure.
Well, what did you make? Sit-a-pons, Christy?
Sit-a-pons. Well, that was we did that in
Girl Scout.
Yeah, Girl Scout camp. Yeah,
Okay, well,
but according to the American Camp Association, the United States has more than 14,000 year-round summer camps that serve about 20 million campers and employ about 1 million workers each year. At least 22 programs have announced they'll be holding some form of online camp this summer. Tony Dice, co-founder of outdoor adventure camp Trackers Earth, said their online camps are live, small group, interactive webinars.
And boring.
Usually
So boring.
a ratio of 1 teacher or guide for a maximum of 8
It's
students.
not camp.
Topics range from outdoor safety and survival to arts and crafts and even role-playing, as well as lighthearted secret agent training.
Yeah, there's always role-playing at camp, isn't there? I'll be the counselor. You pretend to be of age.
You be a doctor. I'll be a doctor.
Don't ruin camp for me, John.
Well, I think it's too late for that.
Good.
Did you? I see you as a big backyard camper. Did you go back in the backyard?
Oh, we love that, man.
Of course.
Yeah.
Right now at my house, I'm not joking. If you went into my house right now, in the living room, there is a tent.
Awesome.
I believe that.
Yeah, it's
Sure.
fun.
Well,
Very
sure.
fun.
Yeah.
There's also one in the basement.
All right.
My 4-year-old has discovered the beauty of flashlights.
Yes.
I had a friend.
Every night we tell scary stories, and I hold the flashlight up to my face.
Oh, that's fun.
And every time I start
bet you're
acting like a
terrifying.
witch, she starts screaming. Oh, it's the best. No, but camp is the best. I mean, you got being outside. That's the whole thing. You don't want to be sitting in front of a computer. When your computer overheats, that's when you make the s'mores. Computer's been on for the last 6 months. Now we can turn it. No,
I had a friend who his daughter would during potty training she would go into the tent because she wanted privacy.
Oh,
and you'd hear grunting, and I go, "Is she?" And he goes, "Yeah." She likes
I hope they put her little potty
she
chair
had
in there.
she had she had diapers on. Of course.
There's no dumping in the tent in my living room.
I think there's a lot of that probably going on. I think.
Could be.
And
no,
it's,
a little
it's,
privacy.
it's a little teepee that the girls can fit in, and a little bit big striped, little
Toilet
stripes
paper?
on it.
Yeah, I love that. That's fun.
But it's really. I did. It's. You walk in the house, go, people live here, don't they? Most people don't have a tent in their living room.
Don't they have those canvas teepees that they can color, and does it make designs on the outside? Do you have one of those?
No, it's just a
blank.
It's just canvas, and it's fits 2 little kids, and it's great. But yeah, this sucks if they can't have real camp.
They're going to try.
All right.
A lot of places are going to try, yeah.
Okay, because camp's the best.
At least Lyme disease will be down this summer.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, thanks for the positive.
So that's, I'm half
glass
very,
full.
very helpful. Okay.
And yes, Tom, at last, the part of sports that's going to wake you up. Here we go. Yes, an Oklahoma addiction treatment facility. Perfect. Has created the world's largest wind chimes. This is the kind of trash that he gives me and he thinks is interesting. This crap
I'm a big
story.
fan of wind chimes.
Dr. Michael Meredith, gay as a goose, of Seven Ponds in Bryan County, decided to construct giant wind chimes.
What's wrong with wind chimes?
After noticing patients gravitate toward the wind-chimed areas on the property.
Like zombies?
To get away from Dr. Michael Meredith, I'm guessing.
Man.
The giant wind
physician,
chimes
no need to take
weigh 3,000 pounds and are 70 feet tall.
Good Lord.
The current record holder only 55 feet in
What
height.
do you hang them from?
Same place the patients hang themselves from, I would guess.
Hang high. I'm seeing the headline, "Man Crushed to Death by Giant Wind Chime."
The project, Dr. Meredith said Guinness World Record representatives will inspect the structure next month.
Will they?
Yes, they will.
And then they'll also realize there's another world record, the world's angriest neighbors next door to this place.
Clong, clong. Isn't that ambient noise for most horror films?
Sometimes, yes.
They don't tinkle. Yeah, but these can't tinkle. They
have to bong.
They absolutely bong and clang.
Yeah.
Oh, I love wind
I
chimes.
love my wind chimes.
Featured, of course, in the film Body Heat.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Yes.
Wind chimes.
Hasn't seen Space Jam. Stands by Body Heat.
I stand by Body Heat.
I do too. Yeah.
Stupid world record. Oh, come on. I'm not doing it. All right. I'm not doing it.
I'm doing it.
Under
You
protest,
do it.
Josh
You
will
do
do
it.
whatever this is.
You do it.
Well, guess who?
Yeah.
Has to be David Rush.
Has
Attention, hog.
has set the world record for most juggling catches in 1 minute. What does this even mean, you're asking?
No, I don't know.
Why do you care? I ask about it.
No, talk about boring. I'm trying to wake up over here.
Rush wrote on his site that he was, quote, overdue for a juggling record this year. His children were asked, if we showed you photos of men, would you recognize any of them as your father?
Any of them. And, of course, he's been divorced from his wife for 18 years, but he hasn't been home in that time.
False. These are all lies.
So he decided to beat this Guinness minimum of 360 catches in 1 minute.
He has 3 little juggling balls, and he's
Ladies
juggling
and gentlemen,
them
here's Tom
violently.
to justify this crap story. Go ahead, Tom.
Well, this is kind of interesting. He was able to make 485 catches, destroying that minimum within 60 seconds, all while standing on top of a balance board yet.
Oh!
The old boogie board, the bongo board, whatever you want to call it. The guy's amazing.
Rush wrote, after this run, it's going to be...
Oh, no.
This is a quote. Nigh on impossible.
Huh.
Nigh?
Yes.
He said nigh?
There's a word I've never used.
Well, it's-
N-I-G-H, nigh?
Yes.
I want to say it's like Scottish.
Isn't that in a hymn?
On nigh?
God is nigh.
The evening is nigh?
Something like that. Day is done, gone the sun.
For a juggler to beat unless they apply themselves specifically to speed juggling for several minutes. He then asked, what speed juggling record should I attempt next? I have a suggestion.
Yes.
One in the middle of a highway.
Most number of catches in the Eisenhower Expressway.
Is it his goal to get the most world records? Isn't that what?
That must be.
Well, he set our record for people on the show being mad at him, beating the previous Sean Morey by 4 people.
Coming up next,
we have bouncers, zebras, and whips. Man, you don't want to miss that. It's coming up next here on the Bob and Tom Show. Stick around.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Fred Warner, linebacker for the San Francisco 49ers. Abercrombie has the new suits you need, plus all the collared shirts to go with them. The Abercrombie & Fitch Collins suit is the only suit you'll ever need for any occasion. Available in slim, classic, and athletic. Pair with a collared classic. Go with a soft, easy-to-wear sweater polo or a comfortable long-sleeve shirt. With so many different fits and fabrics, you can make a look that's completely your own. Add the Abercrombie & Fitch Collins suit and new collared shirts to every occasion this season. Shop online or in store.
Whether it's a movie night or just midday, Skinny Pop is a salty snack that keeps on giving. Made with just 3 simple ingredients for an irresistibly delicious taste and a large serving size that lasts. Deliciously popped, perfectly salted. Skinny Pop, popular for a reason. Shop Skinny Pop now.
More of the Bob and Tom Show now. This is Christopher speaking. We have more guys out for New Year's Eve performances this coming weekend. Al Jackson will be at the Comedy Showcase in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Also, Reno Collier will be at Tommy Gunn's Bistro at Grand Island, Nebraska. And Kostaki Economopoulos will be at the Acme Comedy Club in Minneapolis, Minnesota. All New Year's Eve shows, so check them out if you can. Right now, a segment about bouncers, zebras, and whips here on the Bob and Tom Show.
Also in the UK, they're facing a bouncer shortage. The Nighttime Industry Association estimates staffing levels are under 70% of what they should be. The organization cited Brexit, a lack of EU workers, and people quitting during the pandemic as reasons for the shortage.
Gotcha.
They're now calling on the government to help. They say it's a threat to public safety.
Yeah, you want your bouncers.
And they're sure that they have short bouncers?
Why?
I don't know. You just said there was.
I said a shortage of bouncers.
Oh. You thought it was just guys that were in front of bars that were like under 5'8" or whatever?
Hey, you can't get in.
Well,
I'll headbutt you in the nuts.
While we're doing the show here, what are you listening to?
I was trying to find something.
Yeah, I bet you were. Yeah.
Okay, so
Anybody ever been a bouncer?
Full-size bouncer.
I have not.
Hey, she'd make a good bouncer.
Yeah.
You're intimidating.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Who's slurping drink?
Me.
Oh. It was join a little tea.
And Ace is chewing. Ace is having breakfast. I don't know what he's doing.
Josh, you would have made a good bouncer.
Yeah, you'd be a good bouncer.
My problem is I would have been an unfair bouncer.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
Just based on appearances?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, an affliction shirt, you're out. That kind of thing.
You think you're unreasonable. That would have been terrible.
Yeah. Nobody'd get in.
Yeah, not with that haircut.
You must be joking.
Tom, you have to let some people into the bar, okay? We're trying to run a business
we
here.
need
Okay, sorry.
people to buy drinks.
Yeah, no, I've never designed that. No.
There's no such thing as a typical day for firefighters. We all know that. Something illustrated by this call. Fire crews received over the weekend in Medway, Massachusetts. The fire department responded to a local farm Saturday where a calf had fallen into a 20-foot deep well and was in serious danger of drowning.
Oh, no.
Fire crews executed a technical animal rescue and successfully removed the calf from the well. The fire department happily shared that the animal then rejoined her waiting herd.
Aw.
It fell into a sewage pipe?
A well.
A well.
Oh, I thought maybe it was a shattered calf.
A what?
Shattered calf.
Shadoobie.
Fatted calf.
Oh.
I don't get it.
Well,
that's all right. You'd have to be A, paying attention, B, interested in the show, C, of a certain intelligence.
Semi-literate.
Tom sent me the link of what he's listened to, and I was on board with that.
Of course.
What?
Baby cow fell into a well. Or she.
Whatever. I just said a calf. I made it.
Expect her to know how to steer.
No.
That's a good joke. That's a good cow.
I was waiting for a Baby Jessica joke.
Thank God I didn't mention that.
Another day it would have been veal.
No. Officials in
But I'm glad
Maryland.
they changed the name and called it veal.
Because you wouldn't eat baby calf?
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to be.
Well, baby calf is redundant.
That's a genius move, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Veal sounds much more appetizing than baby cow.
Yeah. I won't eat those little carrots.
Oh, really?
Those baby carrots. Come on, let them live. That's what I say.
Let them
Dear
live.
dumbass.
That's a silly joke.
live and let live.
Officials in Maryland are hoping to capture a pair of loose zebras by using more zebras.
No, this is how we have this big zebra issue.
That plan never worked.
WUSA reports that Prince George's County officials recently unveiled a new plan to round up 2 zebras that have been on the loose since the beginning of September. The zebra's owner and caretaker have taken 2 other animals from the herd and placed them in an enclosure in the center of a corral. They hope that by using food and the other zebras as bait, the errant animals will return to the corral.
And
maybe it'll work.
They've been loose for almost 2 months.
Yeah, since September.
Okay, corral.
What do zebras eat?
Corral? What?
Okay, corral, Joe.
I
don't get it.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. No,
First was a fatted calf reference, and this was the famous OK Corral reference. I think Willie's right. This is just going to lead to more loose zebras.
Boy, they've got a lot of problems over there. With
What happens when the loose zebras start having baby zebras?
If zebras
or
become...
veal, or is it called zeal? I don't know.
How cool would it be if zebras just became native to Maryland and you'd be going on drives in the Chevy Chase area and just see a zebra?
That would be awesome.
Instead of a deer, you see zebra.
Yes, that'd be so fun.
And if you're listening in Maryland and you have to go to a Halloween party, you must get a buddy and go as a zebra.
Yeah, why not? One of the loose zebras.
I love those costumes.
Do you?
Oh, it's always the Three Stooges, and one of them always has to be in the back.
And the ass end, yeah.
Those are hilarious.
Yeah, but you would
remember
never
the movie?
be in the ass end.
No, I'm not saying I would do it. I'm just saying if you live
the
in
movie Top Secret. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Well, who was in the ass end of the horse?
Well, it's a milking. It's a dairy cow,
and the bull comes.
The old. Actually, a calf comes. Very funny.
Which movie is that?
Top Secret by the airplane guy.
That's right. The famous phone scene.
Yes. Yeah.
That is.
Those zebras aren't the only escaped animals up there. Did you guys see the escaped seals?
Oh, I did not.
Yeah, they're gone. I mean, they took what a fine time to leave us, loose seals.
What a fine time.
Okay, now I got that.
Did you want it?
No.
So he weighed that one and said, "I'm going for it." After two big home runs, he gets up whiff.
Wildlife officials have captured a mountain lion inside a California condo complex.
Is that right?
KESQ TV. KES
News with our view. That's the truth.
KESQ TV.
Like
Whoa.
Reports residents of Sunrise Palms and Palm Springs spotted the mountain lion in the backyard of one of the condos.
Knowing the average age of people in Palm Springs, they might have gone with sunset.
Several hours later, Fish and Wildlife officials were able to tranquilize the big cat.
Sunrise.
I've lived here for 20 years.
Yeah. Fish and Wildlife, this is so sad. Do I have to read this? Said the mountain lion was emaciated and appeared to have been injured.
Oh, poor cat.
It was taken to a rehab facility in San Diego. They hope to release the lion back in the wild once it recovers.
Those rehab facilities in San Diego are good. Yeah.
Are they? Yeah. I hear they charge.
They had Scott Weiland there for a little bit.
Okay.
That didn't work, but
eventually.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Usually, the cougar hunting in Palm Springs is pretty good.
Oh yeah, it's quite nice. Yeah.
Wouldn't you like to? I think. Well, that'd be great.
What's that?
You hooked up with some 50-plus-year-old cougar.
Why would that be so out of...
Josh?
You get bossed around. get bossed around.
Oh, you know me. I love getting bossed around in the throws. Yeah.
Do you really?
In real life, no. But I take direction very well.
Huh.
Remember, he's a thorough and generous lover.
Right. Oh, no. I know. I've heard the rumors.
I like hearing direction, yeah.
Why don't you leave and bring in someone else?
He doesn't.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, my God.
Ken.
What was his name? Ken?
Yeah, he's good, man.
Nice, yeah.
Do you think the name Ken went out of fashion because of Barbie and Ken?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. You think so?
Absolutely.
Ken being short on the genitalia department.
The name Barbie sure went out of fashion.
What do you mean short? Non-existent, you mean?
Isn't Barbie short for Barbara? Isn't that like a nickname?
Typically.
Barbara's a nice name.
You don't hear it much anymore?
You think?
You don't like Barbara?
Does anyone name their kids Bob or Tom anymore?
Barb.
Sure.
I'm sure
Little
there
Robert,
are out
Thomas.
Yeah, you meet Toms.
Little Robert Thomas.
Okay. Yeah. A lot of them.
In today's world, more women are keeping their surnames when they get married, but they still remain a minority. Studies have shown married women who keep their surname are
frigid
perceived.
bitches.
Jeez.
Josh, you maniac. You're a jerk is all you are.
What a giant jerk.
Jessica's going to kick you in the nuts.
Problematic thing to say.
They're perceived as more powerful and ambitious.
Wait a minute.
Is that the word you're going with?
Slow down. So if a woman what is
keeps her surname.
Keeps her, okay.
Yes.
I see. I got it. So they're perceived as what?
As powerful and ambitious.
Okay.
The opposite is true for the husbands of these women.
Well, of course. These browbeaten bastards.
These men are perceived as less masculine and more feminine.
Whatever you say, dear.
A friend of mine is in this situation. Boy, did he get his panties in a bunch when his
Did he?
I've no doubt. Yeah.
Remember when they tried to shove Hillary Rodham Clinton down our throats?
That was for a long time. It was Hillary Rodham Clinton.
No part of that.
Younger people, I think, my kids insist they are going to keep theirs.
I guarantee you, somebody went to Hillary Rodham Clinton and said, people think that you are too assertive if you don't drop that. I guarantee it was a move, a total political move.
Really?
Yes.
I was about to say the same thing.
Yeah.
I think absolutely.
Which is a shame.
It is a shame.
But, women should be able to...
we should
couples should be able to do
You
whatever
can
they want.
maiden name if you want.
Christy kept her name Lee to acknowledge her Chinese heritage.
That's
Yes.
right. Mhm. Yeah.
No,
It's
I didn't want
Lee
to change
Christie,
it 3 times.
Yeah. Wow, if you'd hyphenated the thing, you'd sound like a law firm. Jake, you want to take that?
No, I'm out. I'm out on this discussion.
I don't care.
No,
You
let
don't care?
couples can do whatever they like.
Yeah, I don't think it's a big deal either, but
The hyphenated last names for kids do get confusing. And then what happens
Yeah,
if
when
two
they get-
if two hyphenated people end up together? Does that kid have 4 or 3
that's a good
hyphens and 4
question.
names?
This is my daughter, Susie Crosby, Stills, Nash, and sometimes Young. I always remember because it's like, and sometimes Y when you talk about vowels.
I've never seen so many hyphenated names in the NFL. There's a bunch in here.
Yeah, it's the NFL and NPR are the two things.
Yeah, I was going to say,
hyphenated.
they won't hire you unless your name is, like Chong Rabinowitz. It's got to really
Chong Rabinowitz is very good.
help their diversity.
Yeah, very, very...
This is NPR.
One of the few fair on
I'm
NPR,
Lunch Meat Diaz Kashir or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Again, lunch meat's also pretty good.
The vocal fry does get a little
Just like
annoying.
I actually
People
heard a
get
guy
hungry when they
in
talk
NPR
to
the other
me.
day actually say you're welcome. I wanted to call them up, thank them.
yeah.
They say, thank you. No, thank you.
Yeah, no, you can say you're welcome. Hey, you're welcome. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's a big thing for me, too.
You almost
Well, then
never
you're
hear.
there. Then you're there all
welcome.
day.
You almost
You
never
get
hear
into
you're
this.
welcome.
No.
Thank
I
you.
try to say it all the time now because of that.
Yeah,
Because you
same
brought it
here.
up. Yeah.
Well, you're
Thank
welcome,
you.
Krista.
You're welcome.
I always say whatever.
I'm not a big fan of no problem. Didn't think it would be, pal. Sorry to bother you.
Oh, really?
No worries.
Do you like
How do
no
you
worries?
answer? How you answer? Go have a nice day.
Oh, thank you. You too.
No, I know.
You're not the boss of
No,
me.
I go. Very little chance of that happening, and walk out. Yeah.
What a joy.
Pat, you mentioned no worries. I will
Not
say,
kidding.
I'll say, hey, do you want to hang out? Hey, can I come over? I'll always say, no worries at all if not. I think that's a big generational thing.
Oh, yeah. I'm an no worries.
Yeah.
Sorry
Yeah,
to
I like
bother
that.
you.
I like that.
Sorry I exist.
Yeah, you are like that. We need you to not be.
I'm trying to apologize
No
for
worries.
it. Toughen up, Halsey.
No problem. On it.
Well, here, this could make you tougher if you carried around a whip, but you wouldn't be able to use it in downtown Reno. The city council has banned the possession and use of whips without a permit
Well, this is
Is that a
outrageous.
problem?
in the greater downtown area. Apparently, police have reported a steep increase over the past 2 years of 911 calls from residents who have mistaken the sound of a cracking whip for gunfire.
Well, either way, what the hell? Is there the dominatrix parade is going on?
Yeah, what is happening?
Maybe they're all cowboys.
Yeah,
It's
Reno's
Reno,
like
Nevada.
that. Very, very cowboy.
Come on.
Well, yes, but
But are people cracking their whips as they
I've
walk
never seen
downtown?
neither did I. never saw it either.
You ever
I've
tried
always
to-
wanted to be able
Biggest
to do
little
that,
city.
though.
Crack a whip?
Have you ever tried?
Yeah.
Oh, you have?
Oh, it's fun, but there's a real skill set to that.
Sure.
I've never tried it.
Talk about handy. I'd get some action around this place if I had a big whip.
You're not getting any action now?
Really?
No, I mean action in terms of respect.
Oh.
And, and getting things done the way I'd like them.
You feel you've earned respect?
Absolutely.
He thinks he's earned respect.
You know, after all these decades, you require a lot of mind reading on the other person's behalf.
I like it that way.
Yeah, I know.
Stress.
I know, and it's not healthy.
No, it's not healthy at all.
Stress,
You're just
fear,
like- you're just
these
like
are all great.
Laying in wait for a mistake.
I was trying to find a picture of this mountain lion that was wandering around Palm Springs.
Yes.
It's described as emaciated, Well, the reason it was they caught it a long time ago, but the condo association decided they couldn't decide what to do, so the poor thing was stuck in a cage.
Oh man, yeah, that's,
you know how those homeowners
Takes
associations, they're the worst.
Not all
Remember,
of
if you can't be a success in life, become the chairman of your
Oh, my
homeowners
God.
association.
Boy, ain't it the truth?
And
ain't it the truth?
Yeah.
You must have a giant homeowners association.
Me? I don't have any.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Mm-mm. I don't. I do not belong. Don't look at me.
My neighborhood has a volunteer sort of like they don't have a homeowners association, but every year you can give $50 if you like. Want to guess how much I've given? Zero.
No, I got I got a thing in the mail that was like, "Hey, everybody from the neighborhood likes to donate $40. It's not necessary, but we'd really appreciate it if you do." And I was like, "See you later."
What, did they clean your streets?
They do.
They do things. Yeah, they do
Well,
things.
then you should
Snow
give
removal.
them money.
I need to see full receipts. I don't trust anyone when it comes to that stuff.
gosh.
Somebody's making money.
No, they're not.
I'm not a part of it.
Wait,
Plus,
should I be?
They don't even have my name on the thing. It's the previous owner's name.
Well, have you signed up with them? Did they know
Are they
that you
supposed
moved
to- are they
in?
supposed to know?
Yeah, how are they supposed to know?
They should just know. When a man of my public stature moves into the neighborhood,
we're talking
When someone poops in the window, they should know who he was.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, that's Cheapskate Acres up there is what that is. Yeah,
that's right.
Wait, should I be? I kind of was just bragging about that. Should I be paying this $40 to these people?
Yes.
They do
Oh,
nice-
really?
They do nice things for the neighborhood.
Okay.
Especially your
No way.
neighborhood. You have a
No
parade
way.
every year.
$40
You have, like,
annually.
Easy.
There's a parade?
Yeah,
You're
there's a
paying for
parade.
some woman's grandson's birthday party.
That is
That's all
not
you're
true.
doing.
You know what I'm paying for? All the damn speed bumps they're putting up in every.
Well, there's
street.
that too.
So they don't run over children.
I'm out.
$40 annually is
Nothing.
zero.
Well, that's what it equates for me.
Do you have HOA at your place?
Yeah, it's terrible over there.
No. My house, it's great. Where I live? No,
Yeah.
where Willie lives, I don't know. But
Oh.
yeah, they do.
well, you got to pay for the gates and the armed guards.
and it's
and
extraordinarily reasonable.
You can only have one mailbox. It's crazy.
the same mailbox.
It's embezzlement.
You
It's
can buy
not
the
either.
pressure washer, Josh. There's lots of things that come with that fee.
Wait, do we have the same neighborhood association?
We
'Cause
do.
you and I, we do?
Oh,
You
how
can
did
buy
you
the
let him in
pressure
the
washer.
neighborhood? Can't you red line him out?
Jessica pays it.
Well, yeah, you fell for it?
I have attended one meeting. It was my last.
Jeez, yeah, there's no way.
But,
Did you
yeah.
secretly love that meeting though, Ozzy? I feel like
I
there's
was
a
getting
part of.
fired up. Some guy was complaining about how people aren't cleaning the drains out front. And I'm like, look, dude, I live in a valley and I try to clean my drain. Don't come over and dump the debris in my yard.
Oh.
The only way I'm going to one of those meetings is strapped with a flamethrower.
Well,
Did you know that Eleanor Roosevelt kept her maiden name?
Really?
she did?
Yeah. Anyone?
No.
That was her actual last name.
That was her name.
Oh, I
They
didn't know
were-
that.
They were cousins.
They were
yeah.
like fifth cousins or
Well,
something.
Oh, okay.
I think it
Oh,
was
that's
closer.
creepy weird.
Sorry,
Closer
Dean.
than
Tried to
that.
do a history joke, but forgot that
It wasn't a joke.
had the dumb class.
That wasn't a joke. It
That
was
wasn't a
fact.
joke,
Yeah.
you moron.
Yeah.
That wasn't a joke at all.
They just called us the dumb class.
That was a
Everybody hear
sentence.
that?
It was a statement.
fact.
Was
Yes.
it a joke? That was a
Even
real name.
Eleanor Roosevelt would have gone, what's this guy talking about? My sister-in-law was named Jessica Arnold, and she married John Arnold.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's convenient.
Of course, they're brother and sister, but still, yeah.
Do you remember the?
Yeah, my dad
I'll
is
need help with
her
this, Christy.
wife, my wife's mother's brother.
Hey, Apple has released a polishing cloth. Some critics are alarmed, though, at the $19 price tag.
Well, it's Apple. What do you expect?
During the company's October Unleashed event, Apple unveiled a variety of new products. We all know that. The newly redesigned MacBook Pro, the third generation of the AirPods, and the polishing cloth. Available for pre-order at $19, the cloth made with soft, non-abrasive material is meant to clean Apple displays of any kind, include nanotexture glass.
Jizz?
Yeah.
I'll take care of
Sure,
that.
I guess.
Sure.
Well, it's just
Doesn't really go that specific.
It's embedded with special glass.
Glass.
What?
Glass.
When are you people going to learn
Glass.
whatever Apple says? You should probably just go along with it.
It's embedded
okay?
with glass. What are you talking about?
It says available
You're
for
gonna
pre-order
regret
at
it.
$19. The cloth made with soft, non-abrasive materials meant to clean Apple's display of any kind.
Including the nanotexture glass.
Oh, okay. I thought
It's not made with glass.
so. If you use this to wipe yourself, you're going to need to put it in rice. You drop it in the toilet.
We have lots more of the Bob and Tom Show coming up on this Wednesday morning. Next, Duke Tomato and the Power Trio in the parking lot. Why? You'll find out next. This is the Bob and Tom Show for a Tuesday morning. Welcome back. This is Christopher here in the Bob and Tom studios. The gang is back here live next Tuesday morning. Right now we got a segment with Duke Tomato and the Power Trio performing from the parking lot. Why? Let's find out.
It's a very lively edition today because we have Duke Tomato and the Power Trio as the house band. I would say they're in the house, but they're actually outside the house. Certain legal restrictions require this building to be unoccupied by anybody but us, I guess.
Do you remember Saturday Night Live in the early years? It was Howard Shore and the All Nurse Band.
They played a Howard Shore edition early on Saturday night with Madeline Kahn that was laugh-free.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, God.
Some of those
not funny.
Yeah, don't hold up or
it
something.
It did not.
Some of the bands wearing masks, and they look like the Nurse Band.
It's Duke Tomato and the Power Trio. Bill Ritter on the bass, James Hill on the keyboards, Joe Maddox on the drums, Duke Tomato guitar and vocals, and the...
You sound great, gentlemen.
Oh, that sounds so good. Right now, I'll introduce everybody. Ace Cosby is preparing his Ace Cosby joke of the day. There's Josh over there. That's Chick. I'm Tom in the big room. And then through the glass, it's Christy Lee in the performance studio, now named the Navy Federal Credit Union newsroom. Willie Griswold is right over there in the formerly the Nuremberg room. I'm trying to rename that. Pat Godwin's around the corner with the fudge is made. We've got a big crowd here.
Yeah, we do.
There's a lot of people, including Duke Tomato in the band. We're going to get a song out of Duke in just a few minutes. Thank you very much, Duke. Now, let's see. I want to move on here. We've talked about a number of things. Father's Day coming up.
Sunday.
Yeah, Donnie Baker talking about avoiding the potential of finding out he's a father of more than one.
Right.
Do you think any women would want to claim that?
Donnie Baker, the bastard maker.
Wow.
Such a good name.
Did Darth Vader ever pay any child support?
I don't think so.
Just asking.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't have child support in the future. Maybe
Deadbeat Darth.
Your Honor, I don't know. I've never met this woman.
And we last left you, we just found a giant squid. Where was that, in South Africa?
South Africa, yeah. 660 pounds. 13 feet long.
And I didn't realize those were super rare, so I was not... Is that the thing?
Yeah.
You never see them?
I don't know that they've ever caught a live one. They've only found them dead.
Really?
Yeah, they're very evasive.
It must have taken a very powerful tide...
Or elusive.
To wash that one in.
Yeah, I'll say.
Probably the biggest tide in South Africa since apartheid.
Okay, I don't know
what to do with that.
Didn't you want to do a show earlier called Tone Deaf? Didn't you want to do that? Weren't you going to do that? Or
Hey, listen.
Unwoke.
Yeah.
I'm not suggesting I was in favor of it. I was just suggesting that
We
you have to look at history.
An African laundry detergent that's part Clorox and part Tide.
Do you know who did that?
Oh, somebody did that?
Yes.
That's funny.
Oh, gosh.
Is it, though?
Yeah.
I'm with Chick here. It's
had his own talk show until a couple years ago. It'll come to me.
I'm not here.
Montel Williams?
No.
Morton Downey Jr.?
No, it'll come to me. I'll think of it.
He's going to get really mad here any second.
Okay.
Phil Donahue?
No. Keep going.
Merv Griffin.
No.
Ellen. Tom Snyder?
Mike Douglas.
Nope.
Rosie.
Black dude.
Arsenio Hall?
Nope.
Steve Harvey.
Nope. Sorry. Don't.
Magic Johnson?
How did this start?
Pat Sajak?
You started it.
Pat Boone?
No. It'll come.
Pat Boone.
Black dude who had his own late night talk show.
Yeah, briefly. Yeah.
Arsenio.
Oh, well, George had one for a little bit.
No.
Lester Holt?
That's
Don Lemon.
6:30. No.
Don Lemon. That's a great guess.
It'll come to me.
Okay.
But thanks for bringing it up.
We got teams of men.
Thanks for bringing it up.
Chris Rock had one on HBO.
No.
Wanda Sykes.
No, it's a guy. Never mind.
Wanda Sykes.
I can actually dig up a tape of it if you give
Wanda
me
Sykes isn't a guy? Son of a gun.
Let's go forward here. Duke, how's it going out in the parking lot?
Time of my life.
That's the line of the morning.
That's the damn time of my life.
Now, am I correct in saying the gig you're playing this weekend, you will also be outside? Is that correct?
That is correct, yeah.
There'll be a stage with proper lighting. There won't be.
Yeah, it's a very nice place. It's on it's near Lake Michigan, and it's we played there last year, and it was very nice. It's like a pavilion. I mean, the audience is outside, but they're under a roof, and it's a restaurant too. And I think that's like one of those half full things, So we're doing 2 shows, so I'd like to clear the house.
Nice and safe.
Yeah, or approximately safe.
Okay.
These days you never know what the hell's safe.
Yeah. Who knows? I'm not going to speculate on that.
Or am I?
You make your own decisions in life. I was wondering if you guys
heavy,
could.
Tom, very heavy.
If you guys could grab Duke, if you could grab your guitar, I can see it there in the stand. I was thinking of a little bit of one of my favorite songs of yours. Is called.
Excuse me, I have to unheadphone to get it.
If I hadn't have been high, which is
been high so much lately.
Oh yeah, we'll find out what's going on with the song. This is a song about intoxication. I think it's fair to say. Yeah, it's one of the classics from Duke, and I always enjoy hearing it.
How deep do you want me to go in this?
Well, you might want to see if anybody wants to weigh in.
Well, I'll get to that portion, and then we'll. Okay, it's in A flat if you guys want to sing along at home.
Oh, okay, sure.
All right.
Great key.
1, 2, 3, 4. Woke up this morning feeling ashamed. They tell me last night I did other bad things. Everybody know I'm not that kind of guy. Only did what I did. If I hadn't have been high, went to a nightclub and I set up the house. Didn't pay the tab, Lord, I just walk out. And the bartender know I'm not that kind of guy. Wouldn't have left without paying. If I hadn't have been high, jump in my car, speed it down the street. What the party light was right behind me. Lucky this morning just to be alive. Would have driven that way if I hadn't been high. Oh, my girlfriend was with me when I left last night. Don't know how I came home with another man's wife. Everybody know I'm not that kind of guy. When I did what I did, if I hadn't been high. If I hadn't been high, I woke up my neighbors trying to get in the door. Woke up my neighbors trying to get in the door. Woke up my neighbors trying to get in the door.
Damn!
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm so embarrassed I was on the wrong floor. My neighbors know I'm not that kind of guy. When I did what I did, if I hadn't been high, I wouldn't have did what I did.
If I hadn't been high,
I wouldn't have did what I did.
I wouldn't have did what I did.
If I hadn't been high,
If I hadn't been high.
Have any of you ever been high?
Willie, you want to take this one?
I don't know. I wouldn't. I don't do anything that embarrassing when I get high. I order like 40 chicken McNuggets at McDonald's for one when I get high.
Oh, yeah. But you wouldn't have did that.
No.
You wouldn't have did what you did.
What about the time you fell out of that tree?
Oh, my
I
goodness.
wasn't high when I fell out of a tree. I wish I was high. It would have been a better story.
You were high
just
when you were in the tree.
uncoordinated?
I fell out of a tree swing. It's because my buddy Logan pushed me really high and I fell down.
You
Well,
broke
then
your
you were
back.
high.
I broke. Oh, there we go. Josh got
Boom.
it.
You broke your back.
I
Oh,
did
my
break my
God.
back.
Do I need to call Logan's father to get those medical bills reimbursed?
No, I don't see how this is funny. I feel on the spot right now.
Say it was funny. I just like the.
I think a lawsuit might be in order. Is what I'm.
Okay, thank you.
Broke his back.
Okay. I, of course, have been high many, many times. In public places.
Oh, boy.
But strictly in the interest of science. I've sacrificed myself to make a study of the phenomenon. I've become the world's foremost expert, a self-educated PhD in the field of High-ology. And you guys aren't really providing much good material this morning. Tom set this bit up, thought I would carry all the weight, and then you guys would jump in, but apparently we have no jump-E. So.
Well, Josh, I think you should tell Duke about what you did when you were high to a young lady's bed.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
boy. The night, a good old night. Woke up in a fright. This little lady, this little miss. Her bed, I surely did piss.
I didn't know it was like a
Wouldn't have pissed in her bed.
Wouldn't have pissed in her bed.
If I hadn't been high.
If he hadn't have been high.
Wouldn't have did what I did.
Wouldn't have did what I did.
If I hadn't been high.
All right, fellas.
Yes, sir. See, it was well worth it, Duke. Thank you very much.
I can't even use it in a song, for Christ's sake.
Yes. I thought of the comedian's name.
Oh.
The apartheid bit was done by the great Larry Wilmore.
Oh, sure. Yes, yeah.
I mean, he did that on our show 30 years ago.
No kidding.
Yeah. Somewhere we have it probably on tape.
Oh, he's a good dude. Brilliant.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Had a talk show for a while. He's great.
On The Office?
Larry Wilmore. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Coming up, Christy, give me the teaser.
We have a lot coming up. We have a strip club offering some outdoor dancing, but dancers aren't showing up.
Uh-oh.
We'll find out why.
What if they had a strip club and no one came?
Yeah, and
well, a lot of people do. That's why they go usually.
More great stuff on the Bob and Tom Show coming up next hour. Chick and Tom versus Josh and lots more. But next, a pandemic weight change. We'll find out what that is here on the Bob and Tom Show.
BTW, FYI. Visit Nexplanon.com RN to learn about Nexplanon. It's an androgestrel implant, 68 milligrams radiopaque. Or ask your HCP IRL. Okay, TTYL.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. This is Christopher here in the Bob and Tom Studios as we're progressing through a week between Christmas and New Year's. Glad you're here with us this morning. Right now, a segment about a pandemic weight change here on the Bob and Tom Show.
Christy, what else is happening at the news desk?
Well, over 60% of Americans have reported experiencing undesired weight change since the start of the pandemic. I just read the headline and assumed everyone had lost weight, but no, that's not the case. According to the American Psychological Association Stress in America Pandemic Survey, 42% of U.S. adults reported undesired weight gain in the past year. The average weight gain coming out 29 pounds. Wow.
Oh, my gosh.
That seems a
little
excessive.
Well, it is an average, so that means some people gained 60 and others gained 5.
18% of those surveyed said they'd experienced undesired weight loss during the pandemic. For some reason, that's exactly. I saw the weight loss, not the weight gain in this story, and I don't know why. Huh.
I believe it. Some people decided not to eat out as much.
Well,
they're eating at home. They're eating healthier and less. And
Maybe some people, the first thing they thought about the lockdown, they thought to themselves, oh, gosh, I better get to the liquor store. And it was in that moment they realized, maybe I should turn it down a little bit. Maybe they should turn it down a little bit. And
I'm just glad I've got the mask so I don't have to see the new chin that I've added in the last year. Yeah,
a lot of people worked out during the quarantine, all that.
So you're saying that a lot of people lost weight during this?
I'm saying I totally believe that 16% did. Yes.
It was 18%.
Different people respond to these sort of situations in different ways.
That's true.
Yeah, Sam, my older brother, your other kid, he lost a bunch of weight during all this.
You know Sam. He's an amazing
because
person.
He's so paranoid.
Well,
it's like you have to wear a hazmat suit to look at his house.
You're speaking about that with disdain.
Yeah, I wonder where he got
that.
Where
do you think he learned being paranoid?
I'm a little more casual than he is. I mean, admittedly, I've been training for this year for my entire life.
I was secretly hoping Sam or his girlfriend would catch coronavirus because they were so paranoid and doing that. I was secretly hoping they'd get it.
Okay. But I think more people gained weight than lost weight.
You know,
absolutely.
There's a stress eating, but there's also stress not eating.
Okay, that's
you know
fine.
that. Right?
I wish I was that guy, girl.
Okay.
I'm a stress eater.
Yeah, man.
Why does peanut
is somebody
butter?
going to tell Christy how fat she is? Did somebody tell her that?
I'm not. Just
That's
try to
kinda
eat healthy,
isn't it?
Yep.
Look at her. What
Hey,
a tub.
Ixnay on the Ardlass.
Gordo, what's in the... I mean, Christy?
Christy, you look very, very nice.
Chick was making fun of my breakfast this morning already.
I ballooned up.
Why don't you go over your breakfast?
Yes. Why don't you tell us? You told Chick and I what you were having for breakfast, and it took. I think I laughed. Chick wanted to throw something.
I made chia seed pudding, and then with fresh berries on top.
Doesn't that sound delicious?
And you know what I said?
Of all the pudding flavors.
You know what I said? I said, I wish I had two of those. One to crap in.
He did.
And the other to cover it up with.
You didn't say crap.
And I didn't say crap. I used the big word, kid.
What's a chia seed? What even is that?
It's some little seed that you buy at the store, and you let them soak overnight.
I would laugh harder, except I put them in my shake every morning.
Yeah.
Your
good
shakes,
for you.
Your shakes are so gross.
Ground chia seed, ground flax seed.
Whenever I come
ground
over,
hemp seed.
you offer me a shake like it's a nice thing to offer somebody. Hey, you want one of these? They taste terrible.
I think, Tom, you would really like my chia seed pudding. It's really good. You make it from scratch. You don't get it in a box like Jell-O.
Gosh, no, I don't have that kind of time.
Oh,
but
I contend you make a smoothie, a shake every morning because the blender wakes up the house. That's my contention. I'm awake. I'm up.
Who are you going to wake up?
Everybody, talk.
So you it's almost a rooster call. It's an announcement.
You yawn like that, and you.
No,
he's got a fortress over there.
I live in a ranch house, and as you recall, it was built in 1933, and it's entirely made of poured concrete, so you can't hear anything.
But wasn't
at all.
it rebuilt in 2019 or some weird
we
thing?
We left the concrete part there, so Willie will attest to this. You can't hear anything.
Yeah,
from one end of the house to the other.
Especially when I was a kid in high school, when I was on my end, and he was on his end, and he went to bed at 8 p.m., it made it a very good opportunity for me and my friends to goof around by the fire.
Yes, I only had to be awakened by the cops banging on my door twice.
I'm pretty sure neither of those were for me.
Well, let's see. I think,
if you are
so
under,
the point is
what?
More people gained weight than lost weight. I know I'm in the gain side of things. I may have to get the cargo shorts back.
Oh,
they're
please.
bigger? I think that's why cargo shorts are coming back. People have gone a little bigger. And
cargo shorts are coming back.
And they've got
cargo shorts, what do you mean? Why is it a weight issue?
Yeah, it never was for me.
No, it shouldn't be.
Because with cargo shorts, Christy, you can fit your snacks in those big
Oh, that makes sense.
Okay.
Got peanut butter cups in there.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Well, speaking
Little
of that,
Debbie snacks, they're conveniently designed. There's a thing in the Little Debbie snacks thing. This will fit in the pockets of cargo shorts.
You strumming over there,
do you
Galvin?
have a song, Pat?
Oh, I'm having issues right now.
Oh, boy.
You know what I did?
No, what?
I went to Nutrisystems.
Yeah.
I was thinking about losing weight. Stepped on a scale, and I got a measuring tape. They said, wait a minute, mister. There's only so much we can do. I think liposuction may be the only thing for you. Suck the fat off my fanny. Suck the cellulite. Suck the fat off my fanny. Ready? Hey. Suck the weight right off me. Yeah. Woo-hoo. Nice job, guys.
You guys did a great job.
Our apologies. Our apologies to Robbie Robertson, the great songwriter. That is one of the great moments in music. Where they chime in.
That whole song
it is
amazing.
Really good. Rick and Levon and everybody.
Thanks to Levon Helm.
Yeah, potentially.
Well, Levon played drums and
Robbie
sang.
was in the band and knew how to fill out
wrote
the
all the
forms.
songs, you jackass.
Oh
my God! I'm talking to the
we never got this on the air, but whatever you say, Tom.
Damn. Big fan. Robbie wrote almost all the songs.
If you did lose weight during the pandemic, or if you just like donuts, Krispy Kreme giving away free donuts to those who have been vaccinated.
You didn't lead with this?
Whatever. Hey, Chunkles, back off.
USA Today reports starting Monday, March 29th, you will be able to show a valid COVID-19 vaccination card at Krispy Kreme shops and get a free original glazed donut.
Hey, I got a question.
Yes?
Patty G.
Yeah.
Have you had your second vaccine yet?
Yesterday.
Oh, how did it go?
It went good.
Okay, feeling good.
Any adverse effects? You feeling all right?
No, I feel great.
Good. Some people report different things.
Remember after I had my second one the next day, I felt like I was drunk.
Yeah, we want that guy back.
No, everything has been going pretty good. I haven't had any
buffering. Good. He's got callus syndrome.
Oh, not turning into Charlie Callis. Are you kidding me?
This is important.
What's
Dave
that?
Skina, the company's chief marketing officer, said the offer valid at all 369 Krispy Kreme locations in the United States. But this is the deal. It's available anytime, any day, every day for the rest of the year. So once you get your vaccination card, simply show it to them, and they will give you a free donut.
That's great. Now, conversely, if you can prove that you've eaten 24 Krispy Kreme donuts in one sitting, many hospitals will give you a free insulin shot.
Oh, yeah. That's also good.
Because those are delicious.
God, they are. They're so good, especially with a hamburger in between. Remember that? Oh.
We poo-pooed that, and then we tried it. Remember this? Were you here, Josh, when we did that?
No, but I've had this burger.
There was a thing where you took a Krispy Kreme glazed donut, cut it in half, used it as a hamburger bun, and we thought that's disgusting.
So
and then we did them on the air, and they're startlingly delicious.
Yeah, way better than you'd think.
Yeah,
they're absolutely delicious.
We're going to get an update about Josh and Patty G's road trip coming up next. It's good stuff. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
It's time to rewrite the vacation rules. With Royal Caribbean, your family can look forward to just about anything. Break the thrill barrier, roaring down the tallest water slide in North America. Jump into breathtaking jungles and jaw-dropping coves. Vibe off the charts on our private island Perfect Day at Coco Cay. And end the day knowing things are just getting started. Because this isn't just any vacation. This is all the vacations. Come seek the Royal Caribbean. Ships Registry, Bahamas.
More of the Bob and Tom Show now on a Wednesday morning. Welcome back. This is Christopher here in the Bob and Tom studios. Well, recently Josh and Patty G took a road trip. We're going to hear all about it in this segment of the Bob and Tom Show.
Now, I heard that we missed quite the road trip. Josh and Pat Godwin.
They're both alive, which is
a huge show. I understand you had a packed house at the Diamond Joe Casino in Northview.
Northwood. Yeah.
Northwood?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Northwood, Iowa.
Northview is on the other side of town.
Just a stone's throw away from the Minnesota border there.
Yeah.
And you guys went up into Minnesota, I understand.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Skull.
And you also went to the Buddy Holly crash site, I understand.
Yeah, we did. Mm-hmm. We did.
And the surf ballroom.
Is
right.
there? I think
we
were in
performed
the
there,
surf
didn't we?
ballroom one time.
Yeah, we
I
sure
know
did.
I did. I put my name way up high.
Too.
Yeah, we did.
But I didn't realize that the cornfield where the plane crashed is.
Please tell me it's paved and there's
They
a
have
gift
like a
shop.
marker?
No, they do have a nice little memorial type statue there in the middle of the field, but
it's quite a
no. You have to walk down a, sort of just
dirt.
a trail. Yeah, a little dirt trail.
Do they farm around it? I mean, is it?
Yeah, they do
all around it,
wow.
both sides.
So it's kind of, in a way, a certain amount of respect and class.
Absolutely.
Yeah, except Pat kind of ruined that, I thought.
Pat did?
Yeah, he thought it would be funny to throw a handful of picks into the air so that eventually they'll be covered in dirt and people can find them like arrowheads.
Wait a minute. I can't believe I'm saying this. That's a hell of an idea.
That's pretty funny.
So would it be one of those Patty G picks with his little...
But he signed about Buddy
caricature on
Holly,
it?
which I thought was
Oh, look, it's Buddy Holly's picture.
And
little glasses on there.
Pat Godwin being dead, that internet rumor has begun.
Yeah, I did step on a pair of Wayfarers and throw them in the field, too.
Oh, no. That didn't happen.
They're time machine.
The classic sunglasses.
We got awful quiet when we got there, didn't we?
Oh, yeah, no, of course.
It was wild, yeah.
And I took my hat off and was standing there, and there was enough family there. And this one teenage kid had his hat on, and the mom goes, take that off.
Oh,
and I'm thinking,
show some respect.
He was probably like, what the hell am I? What am I? I don't even want to be here.
She's teaching him about reverence.
Of course, yeah.
Holly went out in, 59?
February 3rd, 59, yeah.
So it's been a long time since the day the music died.
Right, yeah.
Oh,
but no, it's a nice little memorial.
Well, that's sweet. Now, and did you stop by the Waylon Jennings dry cleaning shop?
That's a famous story.
Is it true?
I don't know what you're talking
Is
about.
it true if Waylon had won the coin toss and got on the plane, we would have been subjected to Dukes of Hazzard? Is that true?
No, boy. And we would have missed out on a lot of great wins.
Oh, he was supposed to be on that plane?
Yeah, somebody had the flu.
And there was an issue about laundry. And
Yeah, Buddy wanted to do laundry the next day. So fly out early.
I gotcha.
Yikes.
Yeah.
That's the many dangers of doing laundry. Just let it pile up. Yeah.
Now, speaking of being on the road,
I knew.
Patty G coming up this Friday, the Stoughton Opera House in Stoughton, Wisconsin.
Yep.
You will not be performing opera, but
I will a little bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my opera underwater bit. Yeah.
Oh,
can
nice.
you just give me a sample?
Be doing that all
Very nice.
That is really
Thank
nice.
you.
That's got to really hurt your lungs.
Doesn't at all.
Did you go to the Spam Museum?
We did.
Oh, yeah, there are pictures online. Yeah.
Did you buy some Spam?
Yes, and I may have, I've got some goodies in the car. I'll just put it that way.
There are a couple. I wanted to see Spam goes to war.
You did.
I know, but
Right.
is that the whole thing?
Oh,
That's the
no.
sign?
It's
There was a display around it, but yeah, but the video, it was just a sign that said, Spam goes to war.
Like his hologram came out of a tent.
Is there a Spam factory, or is the museum next to the factory, or?
Isn't the Hormel plant near there
Real
or
close
something?
by,
Yeah.
Wow.
And didn't Spam start with like weird pork shoulders or something?
Yeah, it's essentially pork shoulder and pork butt.
Yeah.
A lot of salt, nitrates.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
How about them cakes?
Did they have like a restaurant there that has Spam specialty?
Yeah, they have a food truck, but it was not open when we went.
No.
But it is there, and you can order a Spam sandwich. Or
Oh, nice.
I had a Spam bao, like the BAO, the like little pork bun situation.
Oh, yeah.
you did?
Sure.
Yeah,
my
that's
goodness.
very popular in Asia and
Very
Hawaii.
delicious. Little
Josh and
spicy
I
mayo.
are grown men. We had Spam in the microwave, with cheese melted on top, both regular and spicy, and then we watched cartoons all day, didn't we?
That was a
buddy?
lovely day.
Yeah, it was a lovely day.
Did you ever make Spam omelet?
That's delicious.
No, but it
Yes.
sounds good.
Oh, very good. Very nice way to start your day. Well, I'm glad you guys had a big, successful show.
Thank you.
great. It was a
We
lot of
couldn't
fun.
make it to the Hobo Museum. They were only open for 3 hours, and we missed our window.
Yep.
Oh.
Next
3
time.
hours?
Next time. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
On a weekend?
Yeah, 9 to
Till
12.
12, yeah.
9 a.m. to 12?
Yeah, well.
Well,
I guess
hobos,
hobos
don't work much.
Yeah.
hobos are up early and out of town.
Right.
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
Got to catch that 12
Gotta
o'clock
catch that-
train.
Wake up with the sunrise, I guess.
Kind of a lost,
Oh, my God.
kind of a lost art, I guess. The hobo life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to go celebrate it. But next time.
9 to noon.
So, yes. Thank you, Diamond Joe Casino, and everyone in Northwood, Iowa,
That's
and everyone
funny.
who
was
came out to
amazing.
see us. People came from hours around.
Did you hit the buffet?
Closed currently.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Because of the
The COVID thing.
Yeah.
Did you order a regular dinner there at the casino? They have wonderful food.
They sure do. Yes, yes. But the way the timing was, we couldn't.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Too busy mingling with the fans. Signing stuff.
So much requirement of your time, Pat.
It
I
was
know how
fun.
it is, yeah.
A lot of love.
Now, I know you guys have got some other dates coming up. We'll talk about those when the time is right.
and we do have an exciting story about a trip to a billboard that we'll
Oh,
get to in
okay.
a little bit. Yeah.
Well, Pat, can you put it? Maybe you could put this into song.
I could.
Little Pat Godwin challenge this morning.
About the weekend?
Sure.
Yeah.
A little something about the weekend.
Oh,
Did you
okay,
learn
good.
something about Pat you didn't know?
Yeah, a few things.
Okay.
Actually, some hilarious stories.
All
yeah.
right, good.
He's a little chatterbox, isn't he?
Oh, we had fun.
You know what? Both are right. He is a chatterbox, and we did have fun.
I'll agree with that.
Did you ever put on your headphones?
No, but there was a
Drift
moment
off.
yesterday where the volume of the radio went up. And I think he kind of, where it's music time.
Okay.
And it was a fun music time. Josh was the DJ, and it was good stuff. Daddy is a badass.
Last week, did we
Outlaw
learn?
country.
Do you guys both have a weird thing where for you music needs to be even on the volume knob, and does it need to be odd for you, Pat, or was that you, Chick?
Mine's odd, and yours is.
I'm even, but my car does not have numbers when I
mine-
turn it up. So
yeah, mine doesn't either,
my brain doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, my little furnace in the car, whatever you call it, heater and
My
air conditioning.
furnace in the car.
That
You
thing
think
has
there's
to
a
be-
boiler in the trunk, don't you?
The pilot light's
Nice
out on my
car.
Honda.
Car's big enough, weighs enough, probably has a boiler in there.
Do you check the pilot light? Willie's right.
Yeah, it has to be.
You think
it
that's
has to
the
be
filter they're changing?
It has to be an even numbers.
I do that too. 70 or 72, it's got to be. Yeah.
No, I sometimes
Wouldn't that be
64,
hilarious?
like a nice breeze.
You go get the mechanic. He crawls up with one of those long lighters and starts. We'll get your pilot light on here. Hang on a second, Mr. Griswold.
I guess it's technically not HVAC, is it?
No, it's just a heater.
Heater for the car.
Yes.
Okay, good. Once again, Pat, along with Josh, huge show, Diamond Joe Casino, North Woods.
Yes.
Iowa.
Yeah, singular, actually.
Northwood, Iowa.
Yeah. Only the ones
way up there.
So
Way
I
up
moved
there.
my card. The point being,
Oh, boy.
you guys killed it.
Oh, it's
Great
fun.
show.
Great show.
But you were in a car for whatever 20 hours or something
Oh,
over
yeah.
the weekend with each other.
Yeah.
Which is
In the rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, yesterday was all in the rain, yeah.
oh boy.
Gosh.
So you got to talk a lot.
Played a lot of music.
Yeah.
You
So
should
I
get the day off today, Josh.
I asked
We had a good
I asked Pat if he would maybe compose a song
Hazard
about
pay.
your journey. Is that
Josh should tell his story about the billboard, and then the song will be complete.
okay?
Oh, okay.
What billboard?
Well, at one point we're just kind of looking around, driving around, sightseeing in the area, and I go, look at that! There's a billboard with my face and Pat's face on it.
Oh, wow.
Advertising our show at the casino.
That's great, yeah.
And we got giddy, like kids.
Take a picture.
Well, there's a gas station, and Pat goes, "We have to," and so we pull over to the gas station, and we walk. We go, okay, so we walk along this busy highway.
It's treacherous, actually.
Yeah, on the other side to get so that we can stand in front of the billboard and take our picture.
You
in
were
front of
on
it.
the side of the highway for that picture?
Yeah,
Oh,
and so we're making jokes like, "Geez, can you imagine we get hit by a semi?" And one of the first steps we make into the grass, heading to the billboard, we both fall in like
a hole,
a hole, and he goes, "My back," and I go, "My knee." And we're like, "Oh man," but we're both okay.
Be careful.
And we're like, can you imagine?
Fell in a hole.
Can you imagine if we break our leg trying to get being two pricks who want our picture taken in front of a billboard?
So did
with
you
us?
take a picture?
Yes.
yeah,
so
we
we
got
so
there.
we
Is
we're
it a
walking.
selfie?
Yeah. I'll send it to you.
So okay, you were able to get the camera far back enough that you can get the whole billboard in, and
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
great, yeah.
We stood
you
far
can
enough
even
away from
you
the.
can even armchair quarterback a photograph.
Yeah.
That's already been done.
Yes.
Yeah, it's already been taken. There's nothing we can
I
do
guess
about
my
it.
copy failed to come
Jesus.
through the digital.
Well, you don't get on social media.
Yeah, I saw
That's
it.
your
I posted
problem.
it.
I honestly, in my head, I thought, Pat will probably send that to Tom, because I think weren't you sending him messages?
There you
Yeah,
go.
So
Okay, let me
Yeah,
see.
you two can't be apart.
Pat, in that picture, are you kind of cozied up to him because you were
Josh
afraid
is
after the
really-
race?
like
No, I know.
close
I did see this,
together.
and Pat
Josh
looks
is
like he's
tall.
5'2".
Yeah,
and Josh looks like he's 6'8". Pat looks like he was the hitchhiker that the homosexual truck driver picked up, and right after this was taken, he was sodomized.
It looks like I'm cuddling him for some
and he's
reason.
also wearing this Sherpa sweater.
You look very cozy.
Yeah,
Your aunt would wear.
right.
Well,
You got
Josh-
it in. That's nice.
Well, Josh, what happened next?
Well, so as we finally make our way to the billboard, and this happened right before that photo was taken.
Yeah, this is right before that photo.
I go, all right, well, how about we stand? And I step in a hole, and as I stepped in, I went, well, I'm going down. And
He rolls down the hill. He fell.
yeah, I fell and did a roll, and
No kidding.
I look up, and Pat's laughing, but are you okay? That kind of thing. And I was laughing.
You were laughing on the way down.
Oh, dude, I was like, this sucks.
Is this
No,
Friday
was it-
evening or Saturday during the day?
Saturday afternoon?
Okay, so it would have been an odd show. You would have been sitting with a cast on your leg.
He went down, boy.
But you're okay.
Yes.
So are you down a step? How come you're so much shorter in the photograph?
Josh is crazy tall. I don't think people know that. I'm 5'7", 5'8". How tall are you, Josh?
About 6'1".
Yeah.
So it's not. But yeah, I mean, it's,
I have to go on my
Yeah,
tippy
you're
toes.
taller than me, Joe. I think. I'd
Oh,
say
I don't
you're
know.
6'2", 6'3", yeah. Of course, I've been married 3 times. I was a lot taller.
Oh, yeah.
Give away a few inches, a few couches.
Yeah, you do this a lot. Bend your head down every time she talks or tells you to do something.
Incoming.
Actually, I believe I'm 23 spam cans tall. Wasn't that what it was?
Yes, yeah,
You can
exactly.
measure yourself to see how many spam
Yeah, we
cans
did
tall
that.
you were.
Yeah, primarily width, I would think most people measure with.
You know what? Very funny. It's hard for me to get mad at.
Look at him giggle as he laughs.
I wonder how many spam cans wide I am.
I missed that. What did he say?
He said with.
Measured you with Spam cans?
Yeah, you can. You can measure your height in.
You can get they have belts. They sell them.
Belts.
You're a 72.
A 72.
72 ways. 72.
No, it's Spam cans.
That's even worse.
You remember the crocheted beer can hats? You have one of those? Remember those? Like you connect all the Spam cans together. You can make a belt. Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
You may, if you keep it up, you may not get your treat. From Spam.
Did you bring us gifts from the family?
I sure did. I got to go get them next break.
That's a great photo.
Yeah,
it is a great photo.
Fun day.
If I'd hurt myself trying to take a douchey picture of me in front of me.
So funny.
But he went down hard, too.
You guys keep saying there's a hole and that you stepped into a hole. Why are you stepping into holes?
You couldn't see it. The overgrown grass was, and it was it was like a badger hole or whatever.
This is a
groundhog hole.
This is a place. The only human being who's ever stood there was the guy who put the billboard up to make sure it was straight. Okay, we got it, Lloyd. Let's get back in the truck. I wonder who these jerks are.
We both said if Tom knew we were driving along a highway, he would kill us.
So you were standing along a major highway.
Like a 5-laner. It wasn't an interstate. It was it was a
like
highway.
A state highway.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, well, now, Pat, I've asked you to write a song about the adventures of driving across the Midwest.
So it's got to be
to
Buddy
get
Holly.
to the Diamond Joe Casino in North Woods, Iowa.
A little Peggy Sue tribute.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Buddy Holly.
Josh and Pat. Josh is half thin and half fat, and Pat is just mainly fat. Went to the Spam Museum, bought us a couple of hats. Went to the site where Buddy Holly crashed. Josh tripped and fell on his ass. Oh, Joshy drives mighty fast, too fast. Drove home in the rain. Josh paid for the gas. I talked his ear off, so he turned up Johnny Cash.
There you go.
Right.
It's all true.
I knew you thought I drove too fast.
You do, but you're a good driver.
Thank you.
Whoa.
We're
I've
here
driven
alive.
with Pat, you think he drives too fast?
You think I drive too fast?
Pat gets nervous whenever anything happens. When a commercial ends on TV, he goes, "You think the program will be back? You think it'll come back on? What's going on? You think it's going? Oh, there it is. Boy, we need the help of our listeners today. We have a problem here in the studio. Tom's shoes are squeaking.
They're
and
awful.
They're squeaking amazingly loud. So I don't know if it's the moisture from his awful feet rubbing up against the shoe. I don't know if it's the shoe actually squeaking. I don't know what it is.
These are just classic old
shoes.
You've
got to get it fixed. Yeah, they're like, as my mother would say, they're brown brogans. Whatever that means.
Is this, am I over-exaggerating when I do my impression of Tom's shoes? Brick.
No, that's it.
About it.
It might be just a tad higher pitched.
Good thing you're not a burglar.
Yeah. These would not be good shoes to burgle in.
Nope.
Or a cheating man.
Yes.
Which you're not.
Yeah, you're not.
Can't sneak it.
These are just very comfortable.
Do you wear those just to irritate us? And we say something, you'll kind of snicker to yourself?
No, I just enjoy them.
They feel good on the.
I don't have hundreds of pairs of shoes. I just have a handful.
Keep your dogs from barking?
Seems like a dig.
They're nice shoes. I had them resold.
I feel like it.
Oh.
Wait a minute. You had them resold?
Yeah.
Why would
with
you
a chew toy? Because they squeak.
Somebody put a squeaker in the bottom of it.
Somebody's pranking you.
I think it'd be a good Twilight Zone episode if after this I went home and took them off, and as I walked away in bare feet, my feet were going.
The whole time it's been his own foot.
Case in point, Tom Griswold, radio personality.
That's pretty good Sterling.
No, I just like these shoes. Very comfortable.
So they don't make them anymore? You couldn't get a new pair?
Then I'd have to break them in.
Wait, so those you got them resold? There's like regular sneakers though.
Shoes shouldn't.
They're not sneakers he's wearing today.
You don't need to break
Like
them
loafers,
in
aren't they?
anymore, Tom. It's not the 40s. You don't need to break shoes in anymore.
Yeah.
Are those Mark Echo? Those Echo shoes?
I have no idea.
Yeah, they are.
I know the squeak makes an echo when he's walking down the hallway.
I'd like to see you walking across the floor of the Grand Canyon and see what kind of echo we would get.
Weren't we off the air talking about buying women's shoes?
Yeah.
I was saying that, you were shopping, I guess.
I asked if you had ever considered becoming a cross-dresser because it would open up a whole new world of shoes for you.
And the answer is yes. Yes, I have.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then you said you've been caught in a department store looking through clothes and all of a sudden realized...
Well, this is the women's section. It wasn't it wasn't properly marked.
Didn't you notice they were dresses? And they
No,
were...
I didn't notice. I was like, why are the buttons on the other side?
I'm assuming you didn't try any on.
The skirt is tight.
Yeah, no. They were not obviously... Like, you know how the men's and the women sometimes, there's that no man's land between them.
Yes,
Sure.
just like,
I'm looking at flannels.
the bra, or is that separate?
I'm looking at flannels, and I'm like, wait, what? These are lighter, and well, this is a mistake. The buttons on the other
Etheridge
side.
collection?
This rack of panties.
What the hell's happening here?
Excuse me, miss. This dress is way too tight around my groin. I'm going to have to open
You
this
guys
up.
didn't want to talk to me. You just wanted to make your little jokes. I see.
Some of those maternity pants, though, look pretty comfortable. Okay.
Boy,
oh,
the
yeah, a lot of
jeans with
stretch.
the
Sure, that nice panel in front.
The dad
oh, yeah.
jeans.
No, the maternity jeans.
Go ahead and piss your pants.
Because they're
Nobody
great.
cares.
Because they expand.
Stretch panel,
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, no, Josh, that has never happened to me.
You've never, or maybe
first
even.
of all, he
what
doesn't
about
shop.
shopping for like eyewear? And you're looking, and all of a sudden you go, "Oh, this is for women."
That can happen
Yes.
easily.
Oh, yeah.
How about for cars?
I was told once when I was considering buying a car, the salesman said, "I do want to warn you, this is a girl's car."
Yeah, I
went,
just
"Oh."
found that out about a car that
Yes.
I had no
You
idea.
had no idea.
Which one was the girl's car? Can you say?
The white one.
It was the Dodge Tampon.
You should have figured what the name was.
I should have known.
The Passat.
One more segment to go here on the Bob and Tom Show. A little Civil War action as we get Chick and Tom versus Josh. It's next. Come on back. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show for a Wednesday morning. This is Christopher speaking. We have one more segment to go on the show this morning. Chick and Tom versus Josh. We can only imagine what that leads to. Let's find out.
Josh Arnold, of course, at the orangeinsoles.com sidekick. Desk entry.
Yeah, Chick's all mad at me.
He should be. I just heard the tail end of it.
I think you got that wrong, Josh.
Josh is
Chick and Tom are mad at you.
in the tone deaf camp over there.
Is that right?
We have Pat Godwin through the glass. I want a song out of you sometime soon, Pat.
Just name it, baby.
Christy Lee.
What's that?
Am I going to freestyle rap now? What is this?
What's going on?
They call me Big Willie G, and I'm here to say we're having fun. Is that
who's doing that?
Pat must be doing that.
I hit the organ again. I had my organ out, and I was
bumps it up against
Put your organ back and put your hands back on the keyboard.
Well, with his organ, it's hard not to bump
We all
into
make
something.
mistakes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Giant organ.
We've been making lots of
Decorum. Yeah, we got to get a palate cleanser.
Here's Josh to
According
make
to
us
two
laugh.
of you, yeah.
Josh.
Nobody makes these connections, but you guys insist on it.
Nobody makes these.
Yes.
That's his reasoning.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only you two
But
paranoid lunatics.
but be honest. Haven't you, by your own admission, stopped watching the news?
Yeah.
And don't you have a giant problem with news media in general?
Yes.
Back to you, Tom.
And the biggest story in the world today, and you weren't aware of it.
That's correct.
Okay. That's helpful. Hey, did
Well,
you
that's
hear?
good.
I'll tell you what.
Did you hear? Biden won.
I'm pretty happy. Did
you hear about that?
At least
with
you
not
don't-
knowing any news.
Well, it could be worse. You could have a job exposing yourself to the public every day. That would probably be.
Oh, okay. So it's
Oh,
my
wait a
responsibility to watch the evening news?
Well,
Yes.
Since I've stopped watching the news, has my performance gone down at all?
Well, that would be tough. I mean,
Remember
this
when
is
you
like
asked me the other day that I don't want to disappoint you, and I said, "There's no way you can." You know what I meant? Do you know what I meant?
I think you guys are just jealous because you haven't made the move to not watch as much news.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting very dumb over here, Josh. I'm having a blast doing
I
it.
would like to do that. I would like
There
to
you
not
go.
watch news.
Come on in, the water's fine.
I get all my
I already don't watch sports.
I mean, so the question you're asking is no. There's certain current events would tend to taint
Let's
certain
move
things.
on, shall we?
Even if I knew
Particularly if they happen in your hometown. Tone deaf. Okay, sorry. Where was I? Oh, I know. It's time for a palate cleanser. That palate cleanser, of course, would be the Ace Cosby joke of the day.
Hit your hand on the counter. Damn, that hurt.
Here he is with his
It's hard.
Rough night, man. I fell asleep reading some of my old magazines.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, woke up with back issues.
Come on, that's funny.
Back issue.
That's a good joke.
There you go. See,
Hang on a second. That could be next to they fry French fries in grease. That could be the funniest joke you've ever done.
now Ace, I believe
It's
top
neck and
five.
neck.
That is top 5.
under protest, I believe Ace does not want to do this submission from the audience. But, however, I think we're going to try it once again, ladies and gentlemen. These aren't jokes necessarily; they are observations, taking the cultural temperature of the culture. Okay,
My friend, he writes songs about sewing machines.
Is that right?
Yeah, he's a singer-songwriter, or so it seems.
Okay.
See, Tom, read the room.
The man knows
I think So It Seems might go before that.
I don't think it's funny because there was a sewing machine story in the news yesterday, and I just don't think it's.
Yeah, we got to be sensitive to that.
you're gonna keep backing yourself up.
If there was a sewing machine that went crazy,
What was your question,
went
Josh?
into a sewing machine factory.
What was your question, Josh?
What was my question?
I don't know.
Since you've stopped watching the news,
Oh yeah, has my performance slipped at all?
no, it's fine. Just looking at videos of Stephen Hawking trying to do the high jump here. Not going well.
What? Oh, I see. My performance equates.
Christy, what's happening over there?
Oh my gosh. I don't even know where to go. Monopoly is updating the community chest cards after 85 years.
Ooh.
Yeah, what? Can't anything stay the same? Hasbro Inc. inviting fans to help determine the new cards by casting their votes at MonopolyCommunityChest.com.
Hasbro.
Hasbro.
Hasbro? I don't even get that.
Hasbro will travel.
What?
Robert Culp. Never mind.
Hasbro will travel. Is
The old cards covering topics like beauty contests, holiday funds, and life insurance. The options for the new 16 cards include Shop Local, Rescue a Puppy, or Help Your Neighbors.
Oh, my God.
The updated Monopoly game with new fan-voted community chess cards will be available this fall.
I've never cared for Monopoly anyway. They have such a corner on the board game market.
Do.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, corner?
No, Monopoly.
Monopoly?
Yeah.
You're right. I should start watching the news.
Josh, you're fine just the way you are.
Don't go change.
So it's
please
becoming
him.
more politically correct then? Is that the deal?
Yes, basically that's what it's going to be.
I don't think it's politically correct. I think it's just more contemporary.
Well,
Are they going to get rid of that foreigner moving into the neighborhood card?
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Hey, that's only in the game of life. I don't think Monopoly has that.
We need some sorbet.
Are you?
Realtor,
You did not help.
Realtor redline.
Look, if we didn't laugh, we'd cry. Huh?
You graduate from college, you owe $100,000 in college debt. Let's make this game real.
What do you think Monopoly is, by the way? Have you ever played Monopoly?
He hates Monopoly. He doesn't play it.
I don't particularly care for it. I did have to play it recently.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you did?
Was
did
it the
you?
traditional board?
No, it was a kid's thing. But,
I think any self-respecting male, the only reason you play Monopoly is to sleep with a woman.
Yeah,
I think it's the only reason.
That's absolutely.
Has that come up? Like you go on a date and she invites you back to her place and let's play Monopoly.
Excuse me, Christy, for a second. I'm going to ask a question. I want the truth.
Okay.
Has anyone in here purchased a Monopoly game recently?
Right here, Daddy. Right here. The London, England version.
Oh, that's
What
fun.
are the properties?
Huh?
What are the properties?
Trafalgar Square.
Oh, sure.
nice.
Piccadilly Circus, maybe?
Piccadilly Circus. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Are the
Some state-run thing for the
Is the fake
railroads?
money in pounds?
No,
sterling?
it's not. It's just the numbered money. It doesn't.
What about the tokens? Do you have little guards?
All the same tokens.
What?
The classic tokens. Actually. Yeah.
I would think they would go
With something British.
Yes.
Double-decker bus.
Like a
Thank you,
Bobby.
Ace, Bobby, double-decker
phone,
bus.
red
That's
phone booth
perfect.
type thing.
Yep.
Maybe I got ripped off.
So if I could put these two elements together in this conversation, you've said that the only reason a man would play Monopoly would be to sleep with a woman.
I said a man.
Oh,
would
okay.
a man sit here for 30 years and put up with you? No.
If I could argue, I would.
Thank you.
Chick, I don't have Monopoly, but I did just buy Lost, the TV show, the board game.
God, is that right?
Yeah, they've got a board game. I got it on eBay. If you guys ever want to play, Josh, you could come over. I can tell you're already excited.
Oh, we should have a board game night.
Is the end of the game as crappy as the end of the show?
I loved the end of the show.
It made no sense. The writers got lost.
Very emotional.
Lazy writing. They couldn't.
Do you have to have somebody sitting over your shoulder telling you what the game's doing as you're playing the little Lost game?
It's a rich, dense experience that one enjoys for
Rich.
all of its
Rich
and your
multi-layered narratives and character arcs.
Have any of the actors from that show shown up anywhere else?
Yeah, that guy's in Yellowstone.
Who is
Sawyer?
The lead guy's on New Amsterdam on
the lead woman is part of the Marvel universe.
No, Amsterdam. That's the name of it. He's the doctor named Dan.
Julie Bowen went on to be in Modern Family.
Okay, Christy, you know why I'm playing this?
I don't remember her in Lost.
Jax.
No.
Do you know what that is?
I know.
It's,
I do too.
What is it, Josh?
Get Smart?
Yes, very good, Christy.
Yes.
I had to think about it.
There was a
Maxwell
season.
Smart.
There was a season where Don Adams hopped out of a blue Carmen Ghia.
No kidding.
I liked Get Smart.
Yeah,
Yes,
me too. Yes.
that was a fun show.
Mel Brooks.
Yeah.
The elevator opens and he's walking down the stairs. Love that.
The cone of silence, wasn't it?
Oh,
The shoe phone. Who would have?
yeah,
who would have thought?
shoe phone.
How
Yes.
close we got to
Let
that.
me hold your shoe out. Mel probably wrote that when he was drunk and he was talking to his shoe.
The man's a bona fide genius. How dare you? Do you remember? Speaking of shoe phones, remember the thing we had a couple years ago, Christy? The sandals that there was a
There's a bottle cap opener on
yes.
it.
There's like a thing you'd unscrew in the back of the sandal.
Oh,
the
there's
heel,
the flask one,
and
too.
there was a flask
Yes.
inside.
I had those.
Yes.
You had flask sandals?
Yeah.
You put your lips where you've been walking all day.
You just walked through a pile of dog feces, and now you're drinking out of it.
Oh, no, I'm at Dave Matthews Band. Crash into me, taking a pour.
Yeah.
You bet.
I love Dave Matthews. I can't take Dave Matthews fans.
No wonder you and Willie are getting along today. Oh, and I think we have an update on that bowl that was for sale. That
The bowl.
the guy paid
The what?
The bowl.
$35 for at a yard sale.
Yeah, we have that.
Wait till you hear how much he got for it.
It's not a bowl.
No kidding.
It was a
Okay.
bowl.
I said a bowl.
Bowl.
It's a bowl.
Bowl. There was a bowl for sale.
I said bowl.
A soup bowl?
It might be a soup bowl.
Why don't we just make fun of each other all day?
Shut up!
Whatever.
It was a cereal bowl.
And one of us, me or Josh, is going to be gone when we come back.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Michael Rosenbaum and his Smallville co-stars take you behind the scenes of one of the greatest shows of all time.
We're going to watch every episode.
Join us. It's Big Talk. You remember when I had to shave my head?
Oh, I think I was angry with this one.
On Smallville.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. The scene you did, and this is the one that got me fired. Okay. What? Here we go.
I love the excursions with me and Welling.
It's everything that Superman stands for.
It's Talkville.
Talkville, we always talk about it. It's a great thing.
The Smallville Rewatch Podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.